Alright. Let's try a new game out. I've been meaning to try... There's a couple games by this company that I've been interested in for a while, but I hadn't tried any of them yet. I don't know if I'm gonna actually like the gameplay though, so... I'll probably just do a couple of like testing one-offs and see from there. You see now, you can't run from us. Me. You dare interrupt me just as I was engraving the blank? You must be out of your... Whoa.
엄밀히 따져보면 스승님이 하려는 게 도시의 금기는 아니더라.
If we're being technical, what our master has planned apparently isn't one of the city's taboos.
아무도 시도할 생각조차 못했던
It's just the kind of thing that no one has ever dared to consider. You catch my drift?
어라? 근데 이 녀석
Would you look at that?
그 사이에 머리를 갈아 끼웠군.
Panther.
원래 당신 같은 자들은 준비성조차 철저한가?
You managed to get a different head in so fast. Do people like you always come prepared? Me. Good. Just wait until you'll be no match for...
아무래도 저 대가리엔 입까지는 없는 모양인데?
I guess that noggin doesn't come with a mouth, huh? Lion.
째깍거리는 소리만 들리네.
Yep.
속에서는
Ticking is all I can hear. You think they're screaming on the inside? I think this game is so I think that their other games, Lobotomy Corp and this one, are set in the same universe, but I haven't played that one. I don't know. I kind of just wanted to give this one a try. I might touch both before I progress with either. There's also Library of Ruina, I think, which I know even less about. I don't know if it actually matters if I have to play them in a certain order. I guess this is me though. I'm the clock.
째깍대는 소리가 빨라지는 걸 보니
It's ticking faster, so I guess they can feel pain. Damn it. Why am I being attacked? Not good. Memories are dissolving already. The blank was done too quick.
뭐야? 이젠 잠잠하네.
What?
그럼 슬슬 끝내자.
They've gone quiet already? Let's get this over with.
늑대, 여긴 누구도 오지 않고
Well,
누구도 볼
this is
수
a place
없는
no one
곳이야.
visits, and somewhere none can see. What's the hurry?
우린 가르침을 따라야 해. 시간을 끌어서는 안
We
되니까.
must follow her teachings. We can't drag on any longer.
그렇지만
Yeah,
우리가
but
살면서
this
언제
is the
이런
moment
녀석을
of a lifetime.
죽여보겠어.
We're not going to get a second chance to kill someone of this caliber.
사자, 너는 일을 할 때 너무 감정적이야. 공과 사는 구분하면
Lion,
좋겠군.
you have a tendency to grow too emotional during your job. I hope you show some discretion.
얼굴을 보고 싶었는데 아쉽게 됐어.
It's a shame.
당신의 별이
I wanted to
어딘지
have a look at your face.
알려주지 않겠지.
I reckon you won't tell us where your star is, right? Like hell I am. I'm taking the blank's location to the grave. Damn it. Where was blank supposed to be again? My memories are escaping me too quickly.
그렇군. 입이 없었지.
Right. No mouth.
자연히
Which in
그것을
turn
찾을
means
방법도
we won't learn how to
이자에게선
acquire
얻을
it
수
from this
없겠군.
person.
그럼 이제 끝내도 돼?
Can I end them now?
그래.
Sure. Huh?
애가 무슨 소리야?
Hey,
표범.
what's that noise?
설마 뒤에다가 추적자들을 달고
Don't tell
거야?
me. Panther, did you allow yourself to be tracked?
아니, 쫓아올 자는 아무도 없었어. 짐승일
No.
확률은
There was no one that could have pursued me. Perhaps a wild animal?
짐승 소리가 아니야. 이건
It's not the sound a beast would make. It's
버스.
a bus? Is it a bus or a train?
저런 게 어떻게 여기까지 굴러 들어왔지?
How did it even end up here?
조난당한 버스인가 본데?
Must have taken a wrong turn.
길을 잘못 든 죄값은
The
생각보다
price they'll be
무거울
paying taking the wrong road will be heavier than they expect. Whoa.
사자가 밀린 거야?
It bested lion's strength?
여전히 내 눈이 틀림없다면 당신은 영광의 항구에 이르겠지.
If my eyes are still right, then you will reach the harbor of glory. I wonder if this is options. Oh, it is. What? Oh. I don't know if I want to keep voices on. I might for a little bit. And then I might just go ahead and read it myself. Oops. Who are you? That nameplate says Faust.
어두운 숲에서 길을 잃었군요.
You mean the name tag, maybe? You've lost your way in a dark forest. I'm sorry, what?
하지만 당신은 두렵지 않았어요.
Yet you were not
왜일까요?
overcome with fear. Why was that? That I could simply lift my head to find the star.
그래요.
That's right.
이제 그 형상을 되뇌면서
Now
제가
repeat
하는 말을
with the heart
마음으로
what I told you
외치세요.
aloud as you remind yourself of that image.
너의 별을 따라가거라.
Follow your star. Follow your star. At that moment, I felt a sudden thump in my head, followed by the sting of several chains penetrating my chest.
걱정하지 마세요.
Relax.
정말로
Though it may feel
심장이
otherwise,
무시된 게 아니니까.
Your heart is still functional.
이것으로 계약은 완료되었습니다.
With this, the pact has been sealed.
단테, 이제 저희는 당신의 시간에
Dante, from this day
귀속되었습니다.
forth, we are bound to your time. What do you...
이제 저희의 심장이 멎고 뛰면 당신의 시각이
The
어디
beating of our
위치하는지에
hearts
따라
now
달렸습니다.
depends on where your hands fall.
잘 부탁드려요.
I hope you'll make a fine leader. Hour?
정말 이걸로 된 건가요?
Ishmael. Is that really everything?
사과 한 알이 떨어졌소.
Yi sang. A single apple has fallen.
이 사람은 아직도 이상한 소리만 하네.
So it's 11:45. This guy's not making any sense.
찌뿌둥해. 이제 움직여도 되는 거지?
Rodion. Rodion? Jeez. The wait was killing me. Finally, some action now.
뭐 몸을 풀어보는 것도 나쁘진 않겠지.
Well, I guess we could use a little warm-up.
불쌍하게 나뒹굴고 있는 저것은 뭐지?
Ugh, that was a lot of characters.
우리의 마지막 대원이 될 자인가?
What is that wretch miserably writhing on the ground? Are they the newest addition to the team?
말 조심하는 게 좋을 걸. 우리 상사가 될 뿐이래.
You might want to watch your words. I heard that's our soon-to-be boss.
습격은 순식간이었을 텐데.
The attack must have happened in an instant. I'm impressed you managed to hide your head. Who are you people? What's up with the bus?
우리는 당신을 돕기 위해 찾아온 정의의 사자들이고. 이건
Oh, she can understand me pretty
원하는 곳은 어디든
easily.
갈 수 있는 마술 버스죠.
We are bearers of justice who have come to aid you. And this is the magical bus that takes us wherever we wish to go. We all have jackets with Limbus Company on it already. Justice. Bus? I still think it looks more like a train.
그런 대답을 바라는 거 아니었어요?
Wasn't
그렇게 생각하는 쪽이
wasn't that what you expected to hear? Either way, you're better off believing us to be your saviors.
시간도 없고 유리한 상황도
We're racing
아니니까.
against time, and the situation isn't in our
하지만
favor.
한 번만 설명하죠.
So let me explain this once. After some time passed, so if I'm not mistaken, and I do as you've said, those total strangers will fight for me.
맞아요.
Correct.
당신이 올바르게
So long as you give them
명령을
the right orders. Right. So we'll kill these arrogant vandals dead. I like Dante's sprite the most. Then I'll go back to where I was. And what was I doing? Where was I when I did that? Oh, something extremely important was upon me. Something I shouldn't forget.
진정해요. 그 머리로 기억이 온전할 리가.
Calm down. It's only natural to happen with your current head.
지금은 눈앞에 놓인
You
전투에
should focus on
집중하죠,
your struggle at
단테.
hand, Dante.
뭐라고 불러야 할지.
Chloe? Pardon, I'm not sure how I should address you.
시계 지휘관님?
Clock.
아무튼
Would
전투 명령을 내려주십시오.
Commander Clock suffice? In any case, we await your orders.
뭘 명령까지야. 각계전투밖에 답이 없지 않나?
Do we really need orders? Seems like going one-on-one is the only way.
저기요.
Hey,
뭘 쑥덕대고 있는 거야? 다 으스러뜨리면 그만이잖아.
quit running off your mouths. We just need to crush them all.
최선을 다해 주세요, 단테.
Please do your best, Dante. There's no two ways about it, I suppose. Skills that require resources will be cancelled if the character is missing the required amount. Allow me to show you the basics of management and command. Okay. You can give orders to the sinners by connecting chaining skills on the dashboard at the bottom of the screen. Oh. Okay. Once you've formed a chain of skills, press the right gear to begin combat.
적들을 제거하겠소.
But what do they mean? Are these just characters? It appears we need a powerful attack. Let's form the proper chain for it. What do the numbers mean? Well, what did I say? Glut res? Why does it have to go up? Huh. By chaining 2 or more skills of the same affinity this turn, you will cause resonance. Of the same affinity? Maybe it's just characters match up to these columns, I guess. Resonance impact. Resonance boosts the damage of skills with the same sin affinity. Color? The power of each skill is boosted by the number of skills that come before it. Oh man, this is already a little bit confusing. So they don't need to be in a row, they just need to be in the chain. Wasn't enough. We must strike them harder. Okay, so 3 of the same color. Oh, by chaining 3 or more skills of the affinity in direct succession, you will cause absolute resonance. Direct succession. Okay. Every skill under absolute resonance receives a power boost based on their total number. Likewise, this boost especially shines with more resonating skills. Okay.
좋아, 간다.
And 4. You will find yellow stagger thresholds on the health bars of both your sinners and enemies. Do they mean this orange? Oh. When an attack puts a unit's HP below one of the yellow line thresholds, they will become staggered. While staggered, all physical resistance change to fatal. If unit's HP drops past multiple stagger thresholds in a single turn, stagger level will increase. Stagger level can go up to 3, and as it increases, the damage the unit takes is amplified. Oh. Alright. It's up to me now. Oh. I get to choose. Oh, okay. I don't really... What's the difference? I think these are the same. Oh. Okay. And then...
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
Oh. 3? I don't know if that's what I wanted. I wonder if I can change target. Oh. Yeah, these ones are the same, so it doesn't really matter. Wait. Yeah, okay. I don't think it matters.
금방 다녀올게.
But I don't know what the difference between like the slash mark and the splash mark is. Uh-oh. Satisfacts what?
이해가 되지 않는군.
I don't get it.
이런 것들에게
This is
사자가
what Lion
당했다고.
struggled against? Oh, I'm terrible. Whoa, hang on.
방금까지 싸웠던
I know this is kind of weird coming from someone
이건
you were just fighting, but I'm pretty sure we can talk this.
이건
This
이상적이지 않소.
is unideal.
처음부터 말이 안 되는 싸움이라고 생각했는데.
I knew it was a ridiculous idea to put up a fight against them.
다들 장난해? 난
Are you
시작도
kidding? Haven't even. What the hell is going on? You said you'll fight in my stead.
이겨준다는 말은 안 했어요.
We never promised to win said fights.
그리고 저만
And it seems
남았네요.
that I'm the only survivor. So you were waiting for this? You have some hidden card up your sleeve, right?
비장의 수라기보단
Not necessarily a trump. No, rather,
별을 따라가는 거죠.
it's about following the star.
단체로 자살놀이라도 하는 건가?
What is this?
썩
Some kind of
유쾌하진 않군.
suicidal performance? Not the funnest lives to end. Oh, what am I supposed to do? They jumped in triumphantly, only to die like flies. Can't remember a thing about the past, since I repeated what she said. Is this how I die?
뱀에게 전해라, 거짓 사자.
Tell the serpent this, false lion.
이건 막을 수 없는 흐름이라고.
Man with red eyes. This flow cannot be stopped. Red? But why?
내가 왜 팔다리만 잘라낸 줄 아나?
Do you know why I only dismembered those two?
그래야 사지 멀쩡한 네가
Because at least one of you needs to be able to carry the rest out of here.
벗어날 테니까. 달아난 팔과 다리를 대체해 줄 놈이
And you're the only one left to offer them any help.
붉은 시선.
Red gaze.
그렇게 노려보지 마.
Don't glare at me like
놈들이
that.
해놓은 짓에 비하면
This is nothing compared to what
별것도
you
아니잖아.
did.
그 정도 부상이면 위에서도
With wounds like those,
할 일을 했다고
I'm sure your boss will
생각할 거다.
recognize that you did your part.
권장처럼 여기라고.
Consider them a medal of honor.
아니면
Unless
여기서 명줄을 놓고 싶은가?
you want this to be the end of your life. Who are you? Are you one of them? You're too late. They're already...
늦은 건 아무것도 없습니다, 단테.
No one is too late,
우리에게
Dante.
필요한 건 오직
There's only one thing we need.
되돌릴 시간뿐이니까.
A little time to rewind. Yeah, I kind of figured. That's going to be the, I guess, meta explanation as to why we are able to repeat battles. I'm suddenly overwhelmed by a sharp pain in my chest, as though my heart were being torn asunder, followed by flashes in the ribs, intestines, stomach, and lungs. Ooh. Engulfed in a deluge of torment, twisting and squeezing my entire body, I let out an agonized scream. Ugh. Oh. In my fading consciousness, the only thing I could perceive was the deceased's flesh reconstructing in a bizarre manner.
앞으로도 끝내주게 고통스러울 겁니다.
You'll suffer aplenty from now on, Dante. And the voice of the man with red eyes. I hear the howl of a beast somewhere. It cries ceaselessly. It is wailing out of hunger or... Yeah, this is definitely like... So I'm playing this on Steam, but it's more of like a... I think it was originally a mobile game. Or at the very least, it seems like that's what it was targeting to be.
움찔움찔거려. 일어난 걸까?
They're being itchy twitchy. Did they get up?
드디어 정신을 차렸군. 버티지 못하고
Wake at last.
걸어갔으면
It would have
조금
been a
실망할
tad disappointed.
뻔했어.
I would have been a tad disappointed if you croaked on us.
상쾌한 아침. 나는야 버스 기사.
Fresh
가론.
morning. This is Karan, the bus driver.
아침은 아니지만 상쾌하긴 하겠어.
It's not morning.
기분이
But
어떻습니까?
I could guess it's refreshing. How do you feel, Dante? I still think it's... I don't know. Maybe I need to see more of what this thing looks like. Because it looks more like... Oh, I can't say it all of a sudden. Mephistopheles. Looks more like a... still looks more like a train. To me. I know that... I'm trying to think. How's the best way to pronounce it? Because it looks like it's Charon, but I know it's like the Greek ferryman. I think it's actually pronounced like Charon. I think that's closer to the actual pronunciation.
째각거리는군.
Tick-tocking like a clock.
의사소통이 안
Some
되는
language
건
barrier
제법
this is.
곤란한데. 저는 베르길리우스라고
You may call me
합니다.
Virgilius.
이 말이 제대로 들린다면
If you can understand what I'm saying,
무언가
give me some kind of
이해했다는
reaction,
행동이라도
Dante.
취하시죠, 단테.
I think only one of them could understand what I was saying. I gave him a quick nod, since he didn't seem hostile.
좋아. 듣는 것엔 문제가
Good.
없군.
At least your hearing is
일단
functional.
출발하지, 카론.
Let's ride, Charon.
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
Now departing. Vroom vroom. There was a heavy roar and vibrations, as though they echoed from the bottom of a deep mire. It was then that I realized I was aboard a bus. A bus. I can't be sure I've ever ridden such a vehicle in the past.
당신이 누구였는지는 기억합니까?
Do you remember who you were? No. I had been reminded that my head was now a clinking mechanism.
원래 기억을 되찾고 싶겠군.
I suppose you want your
그렇지
memory
않나?
back. Am I right? I nodded. I sure feel like an idiot.
매끄럽군.
Smooth as it
다들
gets.
이렇게 몸짓으로만 말하면
What's to
안
stop the
되는
rest of
건가?
you from adopting this gesture-based communication?
어떻게 생각하지, 파우스트 씨?
Any words of yours, Miss Faust? Yeah, Faust is the one who I think can understand me.
파우스트는 사양하고 싶어요.
Faust will kindly turn down the offer.
저희가 매끄럽게 몸을 움직일 수 있는 상황이
I doubt we'll have that much
그렇게
freedom
많지는 않을
over
것
our own
같으니까요.
bodies most of the time. she's the one who spoke to me back in the forest. Her silver hair that glistens, even without sunlight, gives off a rather mysterious air.
단테.
Yeah. Come to think of it, the red-eyed man has been calling me that too.
단테는 당신의 이름이에요.
Dante is your
이름까지
name.
잊으셨군요.
The amnesia must be affecting you rather severely. She knows me? Sure looks like it. Doesn't sound like a familiar word.
점차 익숙해질 거랍니다.
You'll get used to it in no time. You can understand me, right? The group that attacked me earlier, and that Virgilius, or whatever he was called, seemed to hear nothing but ticking from me.
파우스트에게는 제대로 된 단어로
Faust can
들린답니다.
hear what you intend to speak. You really can, but how? I don't even have a real mouth.
그런 구시대적인 발상은 머리를 바꾸어서 생긴
Outdated
건가요?
ideas must be one of the side effects that came with your head replacement.
성대나 혀 따위의 발성기관이
It's
있어야만 대화를 할 수
Anachronistic
있다는
to
것.
think that vocal organs,
시대착오적인
such as
이야기죠.
chords or tongue, are necessary to participate in conversation. Anachronistic. Right. I never considered that.
당신의 말은 한 사람에게만 보낼
You
수도
can limit the recipient of your
모두에게
words to
전달할
one
수도
person
있답니다.
or choose to speak to everyone at once.
모두라는 말은
A little clarification. When I say everyone, I'm only referring to the sinners. My team, huh?
당신의 뒤에 앉아 있는
The people who have taken seats behind you.
방금까지 당신을
And the
대신해서
ones
싸운
who fought in your
사람들을
stead
말하는
until
겁니다.
moments ago.
그대가 이 여정을
Wow!
마지막
Woohoo! So thou art the final piece that completes our journey's cast. I've yearned for this moment.
아 형씨, 머리통은 어디다가 팔아넘겼어?
Say, pal, where'd you sell your old cranium off?
당신이었군요.
It was you.
당신 덕에
Thanks for putting my spine back into one piece.
혹시 둥지에서 의사 일이라도
Were you a
했나요?
surgeon or something in the nest?
다들 닥쳐라.
Everyone quiet.
잡음이 겹치는 것만큼
Nothing is more
불쾌한
displeasing
것도 없어.
than to hear a choir of noises.
자기 소개가 필요한
I suppose
시점이군.
you all owe them a brief introduction.
그럼 가벼운 인사를 나눌 시간을
I'll give you
주겠다.
time to make yourselves known,
앞에 앉은
starting with the
것부터
closest one.
시작.
Go on.
에이 왜 이름은 항상 앞자리부터인지.
Gregor.
앞에 나서는 이제 진정.
Why is it always me that has to go? Why is it always the ones in front that go first? I'm sick of taking any sort of lead. I wish I could see. He's got a mechanical arm, I think.
당신이 우리를 이끌.
Oh. I heard you were going to be our boss, or
관리자라고
yeah,
하던데.
our manager. Yep.
그래. 그래서 어떤 인물인지
Which
굉장히 궁금했는데.
is why I was really
말이야.
curious to meet you, and
아,
forming the right sentences is
역시 뭔가
tough work.
말을 만드는 건 어려워. 머리통은 어디 팔아먹었는지
Don't know what you
모르겠지만
did with your old head, but
저마다 사정은 있는
I guess
법이니까.
everyone has their story.
나는 그레고르라고 한다.
I'm Gregor.
잘 부탁한다고.
We're in this
관리자라고
together, manager buddy. Gregor. The sinner is relatively easy to handle in terms of personality. However, an upsurge of emotion or a sudden change in environment may cause parts of the or the whole of his body to transform into insectile. Akin to a carapace, resembling that of the blank tissue. If you do not wish to be a rude manager, not that you are obligated to be nice, we recommend keeping your facial expression in check so that your disgust is not visible to him. He sometimes uses cynical language, but he can be reasoned with, and you can get around him without much difficulty as long as you learn the knack of it. Oh, yeah, I guess. I was trying to figure out if it was like a mechanical arm weapon, but I guess it's insectile, huh? Number 13.
그래, 양반이
어?
뭐야 양반이.
tall lady. Greg, they aren't just your bud or pal. You're talking to the person who will make us filthy rich. I don't know about rich.
그래?
Greg. Rich. Yeah, I was gonna say, where are we getting the money from? Let's see what's better, Dante. Don't mind if I call you by my name. Wait. Don't mind if I call you by name. You can call me Rhodia. The unfortunate traits of being backstreets born are apparent in this sinner. She loves money, gambling, and betting, so it's advised to pay close attention to her as the manager. She tends to deflect orders with an impressive wink or silly joke. We recommend taking a stern stance at times, to remind her that you are her superior. Her mood may be down at irregular intervals. There's nothing you can do to aid her in that state, so we recommend waiting for it to pass. I wish they had added like an outline to that font to make it a little bit easier to... I slipped. I slipped in my chair. I think there's a good reason you became our manager. I'm sure it used to be a big deal back in the nest, right? When your old habits start coming back, we'll be that much closer to rolling in the dough. Woohoo. She does have social ability. I'll give her that. Yeah, I was gonna say, she seems like a mood maker, but it sounds like she also gets a little bit depressed at times. Gosh, look at me keeping on. Kid, it's your turn next.
안녕하세요.
Oh, I didn't see this guy. Sinclair. Good day. So boring, that's it?
싱클레어라고 해요.
I'm Sinclair. Even with the volatile nature of human growth around his age taken into consideration, this sinner seems to get particularly startled or frown when spoken to. He isn't used to real combat at the moment, meaning that he may struggle to keep himself together at the sight of something as mild as spilt innards at first. As there may be those violent tendencies among your crew, we recommend taking an approach focused on positive reinforcement with this sinner. He appears to possess a murderous gaze that he himself isn't aware of. This is a hopeful sign that he has the potential to grow into an expert of our company's profession with the right stimuli. This boy looks awfully unnerved. Did he even join this company of his own accord?
더 해야 할 말이 있나요? 회사는 처음이라.
Is there anything else I need to say? I've never worked for a company before. Well, you'll learn the ropes in the coming days. He's pretty new. Alright, how about you next, nerd?
이상이라 하오.
I'm Yi-Sang. Formerly the youngest chief researcher at the Redacted Wing, this sinner possesses higher intelligence compared to the others. We estimate that everyday conversation with this sinner will prove difficult for managers selected by our current screening process. Avoiding communication altogether will pose a risk on its own, however. If the sinner remains silent for a long time, that means he is currently processing a line of deliberate thought. We recommend waiting patiently for him. That's it?
이상이요.
Yep. No smoke or mirrors. I waited for him to reveal that he was pulling a prank or something. But he just stared vacantly into the window, disinterested.
답답하네요. 사회생활의 첫걸음은
Can't believe you
인사잖아요.
people. Aren't proper introductions the first step to being a member of society?
저를 이스마일이라고 불러주세요.
Call me Ishmael, if you please. You may be disheartened by the defective state of many of your sinners, but do not worry, this sinner is one of the few who can carry out most missions without much complaint. She is likely to make reasonable judgments, so it is a good idea to start conversations while looking her way if you are seeking sound advice. However, you mustn't forget, this sinner has survived an absurd voyage in a far and wide body of water. Her patience may run deep, but once you take a wrong turn with her, it'll be a difficult task to regain her trust.
당신 덕택에 동강난 몸이 돌아왔다고 들었어요.
I heard you glued our bodies
앞으로도 잘
back together
부탁해요.
from pieces. I look forward to working with you. I wish I knew what all their names were a reference to. She gave a polite bow before returning to her seat. I might look it up later. Like, some of them are more obvious, like Dante and Ishmael and stuff like that. But, some of them I don't really know. Like, I don't know Yi Sang. I don't know... What was it? Rodion? Although she emphasized sociality, she doesn't feel like the most amicable sort.
미안하게 됐네.
Oh yeah, this guy.
나는 사회생활하고는 거리가 좀 멀어서.
Sorry to disappoint, because I don't care too much for fitting in.
히스클리프.
Name's
멋대로
Heathcliff.
부수겁게 부수는 일은
Used to be a
전문으로
professional
하고
wrecker,
다녔지.
for property and people alike. I don't really know. Like, I was trying to figure out if these were like second names or some of them were written in a different language. Like, I think Rhodia's might have been... Well, I think it was Cyrillic, maybe? This sinner prefers to take action rather than wait for logic to dictate his course. His thoughts and feelings are blatantly visible in his demeanor, and he has no intention of hiding them. His brashness may cause headaches or physical injury leading to headaches in the process of forming relationship. Please do note that this is not an indication of serious damage to the sinner's thought process. If his fit of rage persists, please contact Human Resources Department. Once you realize that he is the type that tends to be simple-minded, you'll have an easier time handling him. Please, make this easier to read.
누가 시켜서가 아니라 거슬리는 것들에게
Not under anyone's
하고
orders,
다니긴
mind you. I only did it to buggers that got on my nerves. Did you get paid for it?
했지만 당신도 조심하라고.
So you'd better watch it. I think I'll be fine.
나는 윗사람이라고 거들먹거리는 사람한테
I'm deathly allergic to
할
cocky
일이니까 이거.
gaffers who think they can boss me around. I don't think I've done anything to give you that impression yet.
드디어 이 몸의
Oh,
차례인가?
Don
난
Quixote.
돈키호테일세.
It's my turn to speak. I'm Don Quixote. Indeed. There is no sinner that can outmatch this one's level of passion if we were to measure it. An avid aficionado of all things fixer, she adorns herself with a variety of fixer-related merchandise. They won't affect her performance in combat one way or another. There's no need to for you to restrict her from keeping her decoration. She is deeply immersed in the role of a righteous fixer, hence the exaggerated mannerisms akin to those of an actor. Has such a thing ever existed, really? It's advised to play along with her for a smooth mission. Fixer, huh? I guess merchandise, they mean these like patches? Number 3.
그대와 함께 꿈을 향해 달려갈 해결사지. 잘 부탁하네.
I'm a fixer who shall sprint for the dream side by side. Pleasure to have thee. That definitely feels like a term I used to know.
해결사 말인가? 내가 대답해 줄 수 있네. 도시를 수호하는 자들이지.
Does thou wish to know what it is? I can answer thy question. Fixers are protectors of the city.
도시에 대해서도 제대로 기억하지
Perchance thou mayst struggle to remember the city. 'Tis.
나는 가벼운 인사를 나누라고 했던 것 같아.
I said this was going to be a brief introduction. Oh,
두 번 말하게 하지 않았으면 좋겠어.
don't make me say it twice.
다음.
Next.
홍루라고 한답니다. 잘해보자고요.
Honglu.
우리
Hope we can get along. A sinner who had lived an affluent life before becoming our company's asset. As such, he has a certain admiration for a free life. But occasionally, he may make ignorant, unsavory questions in regards to the food cooked by a certain sinner, or other aspects of the lowly culture. This can cause significant irritation for other sinners. However, it is important to note that no sarcastic undertones are contained in his curiosity-driven inquiries, so it is ill-advised to let them get physical over it.
우와 당신 그 머리 근사한데요?
Wow,
요새 유행하는 모델인가 보죠?
look at you. Isn't that a fascinating head there? A popular model these days, I suppose. Now that I think about it, I was gonna say, Gregor is the only one who has, like, non-human body parts so far. And then it just hit me, of course his name is Gregor, and he would be a cockroach. Yeah, I guess, I wasn't sure at first, but yeah, they're all gonna be, literary characters, I guess.
제 취향은 아니지만
It's not of my interest, though.
저건 무슨 말싸가지야?
What the hell is wrong with your attitude? Mine or Honglu? Heathcliff looked to be just moments away from swinging his bat. It's a really big bat. But when he realized the red gaze laid on him, he grunted and sat back down.
요슈.
Oh, Ryoshu. Number 4. As they say, every person has their own creed, and it's only right to respect it as the executive manager. But with some creeds, you will have difficulty in even simply pretending to sympathize. You will have noticed that the sinner in question is a silent chain smoker, whose eyes shine with a euphoric gleam only during battle. She believes that senselessly destroying the enemy's heads is an uncultured act and a step backward for art. Caution! This sinner's background is one that even our company may have trouble handling. It is advised against making her breed personal resentment towards you.
요르슈쿠.
Sure. Huh? Why do they spell like this? Shuri's nice to meet you. At what point was I supposed to laugh?
메르소, 그렇게 불러주시겠습니까?
Mersal. Please refer to me as such. Wants clear and concise commands, requiring no judgment on his part. That's all? You're pretty polite.
특별한 것이 아닙니다. 그저 보통의
This isn't
태도입니다.
anything special. I'm simply behaving normally. I'm almost touched. Merci.
네,
It felt as if something were gravely amiss with him, but I can't seem to pin it down exactly. Otis. The way she scanned me up and down was a little daunting.
저는
I felt almost compelled to bow to her, but she stopped me with a motion of her hand.
관리자님이 먼저 자세를 굽히려다니
Please.
그렇지도 않습니다.
I would never make my manager grovel before me.
본인은 오티스라고 합니다. 이전에 실례했던 부분을 사과드리고 싶습니다.
My name is Otis. I would like to apologize for my rudeness earlier. She agreed. This sinner could serve as an excellent advisor depending on your capability. However, she also has meddlesome tendency, so it is recommended to keep her satisfied with short replies of agreement. She is an expert when it comes to tactics and various pearls of wisdom about life, making her advice all the more valuable for your mission. In addition, she possesses a vast knowledge of workshop technologies. You could trust her with simple repairs of the bus. Repairs. Unlike other sinners, accessing records pertaining to the past of this sinner is not permitted. Keep an eye on this sinner, and beware that she does not exercise her cunning intellect for purposes other than completing our company's mission. What is that? Trojan horse? Rudeness. Oh, please.
이거 참.
Whoa.
마음마저 이렇게 넓으실 줄이야.
Your generosity is a humbling sight.
역시 처음부터 저희를 이끄실 분이란.
I knew at first glance that you have what it takes to lead us. Why does she look so suspicious? Huh? Sorry.
인간의 대부분은
Well,
서로가 맞붙어
while most humans
소음과
can
마찰을
noise
이끌어내지만
and friction as a result of confrontation. Oh, cause noise and friction as a result of confrontation.
그중 소수는
Some are
맞붙는
able to
것으로
reap
서로에게
mutual
이득이
benefits
되는
from
경우가
coming
있다고
head to
합니다.
head.
검을 날카롭게 벼리기 위해선
It could be
그만큼
compared
강한
to the
숫돌이
relationship
필요한
between
것처럼
a blade and a whetstone.
누구보다 관리자님을 위해
I
헌신하겠습니다.
vow to serve you.
편히 써주시기를.
With an unrivaled devotion, Executive Manager. My blade is yours to wield. That's reassuring. Thanks. I gave her an approving nod, even though I still don't get what she meant by rudeness.
아까 숲에서는 불쌍하게 나뒹군다고 말하더니 잘도 그런 말을 성대 밖으로 꺼낼 수 있네요.
Oh yeah. I'm amazed at how you can sing such bold-faced high praise not too long after calling them a miserable, writhing wretch.
제가 마지막이네요.
Seems I'm the last.
파우스트입니다.
Faust is the name. She definitely has like more, I don't know if leadership qualities. She definitely seems like she's definitely more on the management side. The sinner who developed the engine of Mephistopheles, the bus operated by Limbus Company. She claims that there's no one in the city who could rival her library of knowledge and wisdom, and she isn't necessarily wrong. You might find her high and mighty attitude when she allows you to converse with her displeasing, but as seen with how she treats everyone with subtle gestures of arrogance, there's no hopes of her parting with it ever. We recommend simply nodding once and getting over it. Even though she is an unparalleled genius, we can't quite figure out how to use this one. Perhaps you could be the one to find out.
당신의 인생 중 한 번 만날까 말까한
A genius with whom you're lucky to cross paths even once in your life. I was gonna say, she hasn't been that haughty to us until now.
납득하지 못한 듯한 반응이군요.
Sounds like you are convinced, Dante.
괜찮습니다.
Well, it's fine.
경험을 통해 차차 이해할 수 있을 거예요.
You'll come to learn, all in due time. Sure.
파우스트가 진귀한
The
천재였다는
Faust is
사실을
indeed a
말해요.
brilliant mind.
관측자가 깨닫지 못한다 하여
When a proverbial tree
사실이
falls,
진실이 되는 일은
the fact of
없으니까.
its sound cannot become truth when the outside observer fails to recognize it. Okay,
소개는 여기까지.
that's enough greetings.
단테, 당신의 직무를
Dante,
알려드리죠.
let me explain your new occupation. As the manager? Oh yeah. Oh, I'm scared to click some of those.
관리자를 말하는 거냐고.
They're
묻고
asking
있어요.
if the job you're about to explain. Huh? Oh, she's translating me. They're asking if the job you're about to explain is that of the manager. Yeah, he's not a sinner, so he can't hear me.
맞습니다.
That's
관리자
correct.
단테,
Executive Manager
당신은 지금
Dante.
소개받은 이
You will
12
embark
수감자와
on a trip
함께
to the Inferno with the 12
지옥을
sinners
기행하게 될
who have just
것입니다.
introduced themselves. Inferno? Why am I going to hell?
자신이 지옥으로 가야 하는 이유를 묻네요.
They're asking why there's a need to travel to the Inferno. How about this?
지옥의 끝에는
Treasure
거울이
awaits at the end of the
기다리고
road.
있으니까.
Would that
그렇게
suffice?
말하면 되겠습니까?
Not really. You mean I used to be a treasure hunter or something?
아예 알아듣질 못하는군요.
They're not getting it.
이해를 요구한 건 아닙니다, 단테.
I did not ask for your
의사를
understanding,
부른 것도
Dante.
아니죠.
Nor was this a question of your willingness.
기억과 머리를
You'll have to
되찾고
listen to me
싶다면
if you want to reclaim
제
your
말을
memories
들어야 할
and
겁니다.
original head. I mean, I do want them back, but
미적거리네요.
he's hesitant.
파우스트 씨, 단테가
Miss Faust,
계속해서
what will we
거부하면
do if
우린
Dante
어떻게
keeps on
되는
refusing to
거지?
cooperate?
거부할 거란
This was
예상은
not the scenario
없었잖아.
we anticipated.
무슨 말씀을? 파우스트는 모든 것을
Preposterous.
예상한답니다.
Faust anticipates every possibility.
단테, 모든 임무를 마치고 나면
Dante, once you've completed all your missions,
당신은 성위를
you'll be
새길 수
able
있을
to
거예요.
engrave the aspect.
제가 보증하죠.
I could promise you that. None of that is that interesting to me. Aspect. A word that strikes my mind intensely. Even though my memories are gone, my underlying instincts are responding strongly to it. Led by intuition, I make my choice.
보이죠? 고개를
See there?
끄덕이잖아요.
They're nodding.
좋아, 계속 가면 되겠어.
Good. Then we can continue.
그런데 카론,
By the way,
아까부터 왜
Caron,
출발을 안 하고
why
있지?
isn't the bus moving?
졸았나?
Were you dozing off?
버스 기사는 졸음 쉼터에서만 졸아, 베르.
The bus driver only snoozes at restaurants. Berg.
메피 앞에 이상한 놈들이 서성이고
Weirdos were hanging
있었어.
out in front of Mephi.
카론, 말했잖아. 버스에 무슨 일이 생기면
I
곧바로
told you,
알려야
Caron, if anything happens with the
한다니까.
bus, you've got to let me know right away. Oh, Mephi. It's obviously the train. The bus.
메피스토펠레스. 이 버스의
Mephistopheles.
이름이자
Name of the
버스를
bus and the
구동하는
engine that
엔진의
runs
이름.
it. But, Virgilius hasn't really explained his relation. Because he's kind of bossing me around.
그리고 파우스트의 심혈을 기울인
And
역작자.
Faust's magnum opus cordis.
지옥을 순항하기에는 걸맞는 나룻배가
An ideal
아닐 수
ferry
없지.
boat to bear us across the Inferno.
그렇게 생각하지 않습니까, 단테?
Wouldn't you agree, Dante? I feel like there's something about his voice most of all that, like, really feels like a mood setter. I wasn't sure what he was getting at, so I turned away to look through the window instead of giving him a reply.
보아하니 뒷골목에 기거하는 익숙한 쥐새끼들.
Looks like they're just another... Looks like they're just another pack of dirty rats living in the back streets. Are we in like a
마침
forest?
잘 됐습니다, 단테.
This is just the right time,
지휘를
Dante.
연습하기는
They should make
더할
perfect
나위
targets
없는
for practicing your
조건이군요.
command.
단테, 처음 전투에서는 생략한
Dante,
부분이
I skipped
많았어요.
over many details during our first battle.
제대로 설명할 시간이
We were short on time,
없었으니까요.
after all.
하지만 그런 식으로만 전투가
However,
이루어지면
We'll be
우리는
slaughtered
항상
frequently
고민할
if no improvements are made to your strategy.
당신은 우리를 살리기
And in
위해
turn, you'll have to
의미 없는
endure
고통을
senseless
느껴야만
pain
했죠.
over and over again to revive us. Pain? Revive? You mean what happened earlier?
네, 당신이
Yes, we
시계를
were brought back to life
돌려주었기에
because you
우리는
turned
살아난
back the
거랍니다.
clock.
당장 필요한 설명은 아닌 듯합니다.
I don't believe that much
파우스트
is
씨.
necessary, Miss Faust. I mean, I kind of already got that.
자잘한 담소는
Save the chatter for later.
나중에.
Sinners off the bus.
너희들
전투에 대한 설명을 이어가죠.
Alright. We fight. We're beating up some hooligans. Every skill consists of at least one coin. Oh, you could send Every sinner to battle once, yes, but commanding so many personnel at once will not be an easy task. Oh, therefore, I will inform you of the appropriate number of participants depending on the particularities of each battle. Fine. Okay. Fine. You can select the lower half of the Sinner's card to deploy them. Cool.
따라가겠어요.
Okay.
내가 필요해?
They're telling me who to send.
앞장서시오.
네, 문제 없어요.
최선을 다해볼게.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope it tells me which ones, I guess, form chains with each other.
빨리 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
Stagger. Gosh, there's a lot of there's a lot of mechanics already. All actions are dictated by a speed value. Okay. Speed is a random number chosen within a given range each turn. Do they mean speed or order? Positions are rearranged every turn according to their speed. Okay. Yeah, so it's just turn order. Oh. Oh, okay. Skill effect. Rupture. Rupture. Wait. Slide. Wait, what? Jag, swipe, slide, loggerhead, hammer. Oh boy. I'm probably gonna have to, I probably won't be reading like all of these right now. But if I decide to like pick this game back up occasionally, I probably have to, I don't know. I don't know how much, like if there's gonna be good grinding to do off stream to kind of like get the ropes a little bit better. But I guess we will do some green. What's the difference? Click press one. Okay.
금방 다녀올게.
And I think there is an auto function, but I want to just kind of take a look at some of these. Before using a skill, character will flip coins to determine its final power value. Higher power means higher damage. Number of coins indicates how many attacks are made. 2 coins means 2 hits. So. Wait. Was that? Huh? Yeah, I think that was it. Before using a skill... Okay. Okay. The added power persists over to the next coin toss. At the start of each turn, a skill slot will be added to a sinner in the order that they were deployed during team setup. Oh my god. Wait, what? What's the difference here? Huh? Does this do anything? Oh. Auto coin toss. That's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say it added. So it added this one. This one gets the house gets another. Okay. Oh. Crash. Two characters are attacking each other. Sure. Oh, no. No. Sloth res or sloth. Wait, sloth res or slot H res?
금방 다녀올게.
Okay. Health bars at the bottom.
지금이 기회입니다.
Yeah. Blue orb next to character's health bar is an indicator of their sanity. Spear, sanity, or SP, the range of -45 to 45. Units with higher sanity have a chance. Wait. Spear on the unit. Spear? Units with higher sanity have a higher range, have a higher chance on their coin flips landing head. Defeating enemies boosts sanity, while ally death will harm sanity. Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now it shows the number. And my health looks pretty good all around. Okay. I think the one we defeated just disappears. Okay. You can view the effects and ailments on a unit. Oh, wait, what? Okay. Oh, wait, what? Oh, there we go. Oppression does not act. Hit. Oh. When hit, this unit is defeated after the skill ends. Oh, down there. Bleed. Oh. Offense level down. So that's... kind of weird that they have these like listed out in different areas though. Panic running. I don't have any buffs or debuff. So. Oh. No. Damn it.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
Okay. Identities, participating combat use, blah blah blah.
아까보다는 쓸만해 보이는군.
You're looking much more useful than before, Dante. I don't feel like it. This might be a... I don't know if I'm gonna want to learn all this strategy here. They got away, save for when though. Shouldn't we go after them?
놓친 적을 걱정하네요.
They're worried over the foes we lost. I think Lobotomy Corp from the description, it sounds like it's supposed to be like pretty challenging too. So that's the other reason why I was kind of like afraid to do that one.
걱정할 건 없습니다.
No need for
마침
concern.
가야 할 길이
That's the
있으니
direction we were heading
Caron.
anyway. Caron.
발판을 꽂고
Pedal
신나는
touches
기분으로 달릴게.
pedal touches metal. Up for an exciting ride. Canceling ego before using it will return its resources. Sinners have been deployed in the last account. The sinner you have employed in the last encounter will automatically. Okay. Well, it's fine. We'll
빨리
just keep them
끝내고
for
밥
now.
먹으러 가자고.
Oh, I don't know if we have like a leveling up system. Please form a chain of skills. I have more to teach you. Paralyze. Offense level down. Oh, attack type. Pierce, blunt, slash. Skills have two major properties, attack type and sin affinity. Wrath, lust, sloth. Oh, okay, so it did say sloth. Gluttony, gloom, pride, envy. Huh? What is gloom? Wait, what are the 7 sins usually? It's wrath? Pride. Wait, I think it's greed. I think it's missing greed. Huh. You can check the attack type and sin affinity of your sinner skills. Oh my gosh. You can see resistance and weakness of each unit up here. Up here? This hooligan is vulnerable to slash attacks. Yeah, I feel the same way. I think, like, I feel like gluttony and greed are actually pretty closely related anyways. Hooligan resistant. Oh, here. Number nuts hooligan. What? Whatever.
행동을 개시합니다.
Oh my gosh. You can also use defense skills to deal with an enemy offense. Defense skills activate against the enemy attack paired with it. If a defense skill isn't paired, it will activate when the unit is subject to an unopposed attack. I can't think about this right now. Ugh, a lot all at once. Unlike attack skills, defense need to be generated. Let's generate guard skill first. Okay. Press Gregor. Eh? Oh, here. Guard creates a shield with health equal to its power value. Shields will absorb incoming damage first. Using guard multiple times in a single turn will have it activate that many times. Guard skill's been generated. Let's do the same for a counter skill. Press Rodia's portrait. Unlike other defense skills, counter has an affinity and will generate its corresponding ego. When using counter, the unit will launch an unopposed attack after being hit. I don't know. Evade. Okay. Evade. Character will dodge. Final power, blah blah blah. Skills have been generated without a problem. Now utilize them and continue the battle. Your goal is to eliminate... Yeah, okay.
간다.
적을 난파시켰다.
셔츠는 낙역하오.
Wonder, like, yeah. I don't think it really matters that it's you know, set in stone that the 7 sins have to be that, though. Gloom. I kind of wonder. I feel like that also kind of like gets not quite like sloth, but I feel like those two kind of go hand in hand as well. All right, let's. Stagger, stagger. Okay. 1, 2. So, Hooligan's weakness is to the stabbing. I don't care. Wait. Ugh. Good enough? Maybe?
행동을 개시합니다.
한 건 했다.
고개 거울은 깨졌어.
I don't play. Despite playing a lot of RPGs, I don't play like a lot that have like super advanced mechanics. So I'm already a little bit over my head here. All right. At least these guys are pretty easy. Wait. Sure. Wait. Hold on. Oh, this is hard to tell, like, the light blue from the indigo color. It's probably fine.
가보죠.
고개 거울은 깨졌어. 고개 거울은 깨졌어.
I was kind of curious about this game, mostly because of some of the art.
잠시만요.
It also seems like it has like a lot of dedicated fans. Not just this one, but a couple games this company has made. Give me a second.
뭐죠?
What is it?
저는 정체되지 않고 나아갈 수 있다는
I joined this company
여기에
because I was
합류한
told that
거예요.
I'll be able to advance my career without slowing down.
그런데 지금은
Right now,
쥐새끼도 아니고
it's nothing but
계속
meaningless
의미 없는
violence,
폭력만.
like we're wrath or something.
의미가 없진 않소. 저들은 우리를 공격하는 악이지 않소.
I object to its meaninglessness. Those were evildoers who attacked us.
시끄러워요. 좀 조용히 좀 해봐요.
Just be quiet for a moment.
아무튼 이런
Anyway,
폭력단
if
같은
all we're
행동만
gonna do is
명령할
beat up
거라면
people
다른
under
일을 하는
orders like
것도
hired thugs,
고민해봐야 할
I'll
것
have to
같아요.
I'll have to consider changing jobs sooner or later.
입사 계약서를 제대로 안 읽으셨나요?
Haven't you read your contract?
회사는 허용될 수 없답니다.
Resignation is not permitted.
계약하면서 말한 이야기가 거짓말이라도
Do you think a
계약이
contract
효력이
has
있을
any
거라
sway if
생각하는
it's based
건가요?
on lies?
당연히 효력이 있죠.
Of course it does.
애초에 거짓말은 없었으니까.
There were no lies on it.
네?
설마 제가 메피스토펠레스를 그저 운송만 하는 버스로
You didn't
만들었을
think
것 같았나요?
Mephistopheles was built to be a mere means of transportation, did you?
루피는 항상 배고프다. 그래서 울어.
Oh, we're feeding it people? Mephi is always hungry. It keeps crying.
엔진이 연료를
When the
섭취할 때
engine
생기는
ingests fuel,
부산물.
it yields a byproduct.
여러분은 그걸 통해
Using
강해질
that,
수 있어요.
you can grow more powerful.
이상 씨는 잘 알고 계시겠죠?
I'm sure Yi-sang knows this well.
모든
When all
가능성을
possibilities are
끄집어낸다면
drawn from the mirror,
성장 또한 제약이 없어.
there's no limit to one's growth.
거울 속에 나는 나인가 아니면 또 다른 누구인가.
In the mirror, my reflection, or another being entirely. Yeah, I think I did hear that this had like a gotcha component as well. I don't know how much of the game like really revolves around it, or if it's just more just like a little fun bit. We'll see. I kind of have no idea what I'm getting into, to be honest. That's why I'm not sure how long I'll continue this game. I might do like a couple of just like one-off playthroughs to get a feel for it. I don't know if I'll be able to commit to it. Extraction. You can collect various identities and ego from here. Extract. Oh god. Currency. Where's my currency? Extract 1. Oh, it's the rose. I thought it was a brain for a second. She Ishmael. I have no idea. I've seen a couple of the character portraits. Like I think I've seen Is it a guaranteed that you get the same one? Oh. Like I definitely think I recognize Ishmael. What?
누구보다 신속하게 그들에게 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
She South Section 5. Scripted, huh? Okay. You acquired a new identity. Collecting new identities and ego will be contributive to improving our combat performance. Let us return to battle. Oh. Oh. Inferno? Selva Oscura. Okay. We're dungeoning now. Select the top part of the center to swap. Oh, I see. For this menu, you may select one of the identities. Okay.
목적지는 호기만소.
그렇군요.
I see.
이런 걸 의미했던 건가요?
This is what that was all about.
너무 마음이 급할 필요는 없어요.
No need to get
이스마엘.
impatient.
버스가 향하면 자연히
As the bus goes onward, you'll naturally
자연히 시정잡배 같은
take on
일보다
more important
중요한
tasks
걸 맡게
than
될
beating the
거야.
life out of random crow.
목표에 도달하는 게 마음을
I know you're eager
재촉하고
to achieve your goals,
있겠지만
but do try to have patience.
참아보라고.
거울 세계에 있는 우리들의 모든 가능성
I feel like
중 하나를
I haven't seen a whole lot of
기억이
Faust,
조금
like fan art
쉬워졌을
though.
거예요.
Since this works by whisking out our limitless possibilities from the mirror world, they'll have overwritten a part of our memories.
곧 익숙해질 거예요.
You'll get used to it in no time.
뭐야? 그거 좀 위험해 보이는데?
Sounds a bit dangerous. Maybe? I don't understand.
이러다가 내가 아니게
What if I'm
되는
no
거
longer my
아니야?
old self by the end?
여러분은 테세우스의 배가 아니에요.
Don't mistake yourselves the ship of Theseus.
인격과 기억을 빌리기는
While it's true that you borrow the identities and memories,
않아요.
the system is designed to ensure that you don't lose control over your own existence.
거울에 비추는 나는 사뭇 다를 수 있으나
Different though your reflection may be,
거울 속의 형체
it is bound to vanish once you walk away from the mirror.
저희가 어떻게 성장할지는 단테 씨에게
How our
달렸어요.
capability grows ultimately depends on you, Manager Dante.
거울 세계의 다양한
It's up to you to
가능성을
place the most
가장
effective figment
효과적인 타이밍에
possible
더
onto us
쉬운
at
일을
the right
하시면
times.
메타몰프시스를 말하는 건가?
I believe that's what's called metamorphosis.
네, 일종의 탈퇴이자
I suppose you
변신이라
could
할 수
say
있죠.
that it's a form of transformation.
어머? 그런 어려운 단어는 어디서 알았대?
Where do you learn big words like that?
주워들었다. 이 사람 저 사람
I picked it
많이
up.
만나봐야 하는 일을
My
했었거든.
prior profession requires meeting people with various occupations. Okay. So, only one character. Well, actually, I don't know. I assume you can only bring the character into battle one at a time, even if they're in different costumes or forms or whatever.
변신이라.
When what? Huh?
담소는 끝났나? 일단 길부터 뚫자고.
Let's make the way.
어차피 지겨울
Let's go.
정도로 붙어 있을 테니.
We'll spend more time together than you'd ever ask for. So keep that convo for later. Okay. Oh. Each character has a skill set.
임무 중에 찾아오시면 안 되는데.
Press a character to open their info tab. Each center you control has their own groups of skills. A number of them from those skill set will be randomly selected and deployed on the dashboard. Used skills are treated as discarded from the set. They will not reappear until every other skill. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Additionally, attack skills have an offense level. In clashes, the differences in offense levels may affect the outcome. Well, now you should cover the base of the persona. Okay. Oh, what are these on the side?
뭐야? 나한테 볼 일이야?
Okay.
원하는 것은 찾으셨어?
Oh man. Whew, can't think about that yet. Weak blow. Well, I don't really have a choice here. Not the best.
폭들을 제거하겠어.
Yeah, I'll probably have to take a look at this later. Try and figure out every marking. Passive abilities. That's great. I don't want to think about their passives right now. Activate the passive. Aw, okay. Do pride skills. What color is pride? The blue? The indigo blue, I guess? Yes, okay. This portion will indicate passives are... Oh, over here. Okay. Analytic eye. Plus 10% damage. A negative status effect. Okay.
폭들을 제거하겠어. 고개 깨졌어.
완전한 침묵.
Current encounter comes in multiple waves. Oh, okay. Oh, wave 2 up here. Okay, cool. To help with this, your center possesses powerful skills called Ego, manifested by resonating with their emotions. Need ego resources. You can view over here. Okay. As this is your first time trying your hand at ego, I've collected the necessary resources. Blah, blah, blah. This is special power. Sinners who can currently use ego will be highlighted. Must be generated on the dashboard. Much like defensive skills, press and hold the highlighted portrait. Oh, down here. There we go. Hold. Press the icon of the ego you want to use. Sure. Consume ego resources to generate ego. Skill icon on dashboard. Ego skills can be cancelled by tapping on the portrait. Okay. It takes a toll on Sinner's sanity. No sanity, Sinner might suffer ego corrosion. After using ego, its passive ability will activate on the next turn and further empower the Sinner for the rest of the battle. Make good use of the variety of passives that ego has to make. Oh. Overclock. Can be stable or unstable depending on resources available. Overclocking spends 1.5 times as many ego resources and SP as ego skill usually costs. Okay. Release the base and okay. Unit can still be corroded upon overclocking. In this case, only the base ego resource cost will be consumed. Okay. So. Attack skills can be single target or multi-target. Yeah, AoE, thank you. Ego that's about to play out has an AoE skill. I never played really very many like mobile game gacha games. Probably the only one I played for a considerable amount of time was Fate Grand Order. So if I'm going to be comparing things, it's probably going to be compared to that. Main target and sub target. Crashes with AoE can still occur. Can only occur from the chosen main target. Or class. Okay, class. AoE skills target enemy skill slot. Each AoE skill has an attack weight. Each slot has a weight that can take up a portion. I'll think about it later. Yeah, sure, why not?
행동을 개시합니다.
겨우 이 정도야.
다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠. 모든 결과들은 파우스트가 알아요.
Yes, using your noble phantasm. Thank you. Okay. More features. Now you can let the game change skills for you. Change automatically. Win rate, damage. Oh. Yeah, I want to like, I probably will use it a little bit, but I don't want to like overthink about it. I think the harder thing is for me to remember to use like these skills. I'm just curious. I want to look at a couple of these. Yellow. The dark blue. What did it cost? I kind of want to try. What is Um, I think this is what it consumes then. Yeah? Okay, yeah, that's what it consumes. Um,
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
모든 걸
I don't know like how bad. I don't usually use auto battle, but I don't know. Maybe I will a little bit. I don't know how good it's going to be like as the game progresses.
준비해줘, 단테. 길이 열렸어.
Road's
하지만
clear.
베르, 메피가 달리기만 했어도 길은
Verge.
뚫렸을 거야.
Mephi could have run them over just fine. Does that still count as a win if we just run them over? What did I... Hey, I wasn't even fighting. I was just giving commands. Sensing a rattling agitation in my gestures, Virgilius stepped in.
진정하시죠, 단테.
Calm yourself, Dante. Something about the way he says Dante, too, is like...
걸음마도 떼지 못한 아이에게 달리기를 시킬 수는
Not right
없지
to ask a
않겠습니까?
toddler to run when it has yet to take its first steps.
걸어볼 기회가 있다면
You'll need
직접
every
걷고
opportunity to
나서
try and walk before you're
달리셔야죠.
made to run.
그리고 단테,
Furthermore, Dante,
당신은 관리자.
as a manager,
저들의
it's your
관리를
job
하는
to
게 업무입니다.
manage your staff.
나는 길잡이.
And I am the guide.
어디를 가고 어떻게
I decide where we go and
개척할지는
how we arrive there.
내가 판단합니다. 알겠습니까?
Do you get it?
토달지 말라고.
Don't argue with me. How am I supposed to not question a stranger who can't even hear me? Yeah, he's the one who's kind of strange.
째깍거리긴 하는데
I
뭐라고
heard
하는
ticking.
거지?
So what did they say,
아저씨,
Miss Faust?
별말 없었습니다.
She's covering for me? Nothing much.
긍정을 성대하기도 하는군.
Some verbose agreement that was.
고개만 끄덕여도
A nod should be
좋습니다,
enough to let me
단테.
know that you approve, Dante.
그럼 메피, 출발하자.
Alright, Mephi, off we go. Woo!
결혼 기분이 어때?
How are you feeling, Charon?
매우 신나. 날아갈 것 같습니다, 카론.
Extreme excitement, about to walk on air, reports Charon. Yeah, I guess that's nice. A Faust covering for me. So where are we going?
베르길리우스, 그가 목적지를 묻습니다.
Virgilius, they'd like to know the destination.
말했던 것 같습니다.
I believe I told you already, Dante. Yeah, but where are we going? With a sigh, the bus shuddered and started to rumble forward. Going to the Inferno, I guess.
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
지옥으로 출발하지.
Oh yeah, I guess it does look more like a bus. But it definitely is designed to look kind of like a train. So I was confused. Ooh. Enemies, maybe? actually, I don't think I really played like any Korean games, to be honest. Face the sin, save the ego. Oh my gosh. Season 4 pass. I have no idea what anything does. Tutorial done. Oh, I guess. First tutorial section done, anyways. What is this? You know what? I might as well do like a little bit of gotcha. Bottom one? Isn't this usually like the... I don't know. Is this the... But are the other ones like limited time? Okay. Or you think it's just like good in general for like the cards it's gonna give me? Okay. Okay. So we can do like 3. Yeah. Besides, like, I'm not too pressed about gacha. Because like I said, I don't know how many times I'll be playing this game. Like, I'll play it a couple times probably. But it may not be... Like, I don't know if I'm going to get hooked on it, so... You know, I don't feel like I'm have to start wailing right away. Oh.
명령하시는 건 다 따를 수 있어요.
Honglu.
복종까지 바라면 곤란하지만.
And these are star rating, I guess?
메르소입니다.
Who the heck is this?
사든 형님을
Oh my god, he looks so different.
이성입니다.
The middle little brother. I aid the big brother in his endeavors, that's all.
넌 예술의 극치를 본 적 있나? 난 그걸 찾기 위해 왔어.
Okay, and these ones are normal cards. Okay, maybe I'll do it again then. Wait, how much do these cost? Oh, 1,300? Ooh, no wonder. Is that the highest rating? Oh, wait.
거슬리는 게 있다면 난 그림자조차 베어버려.
Okay. Kurokumo clan. Nice. But I think that's the only special one I got this time. Alright. No longer able to use that. And yes, I have a little bit less. Is it worth like... Is it... I don't know. I don't know how easily I farm these. So maybe I should just wait. Yeah, I'll just try and wait it out before I pull anybody else. Oh, maintenance reward. Maybe this? Wait, what? Hold on a second, sorry. Window.
하루가 저물어가는 동안 나는 그저 서
In
있을
the mail.
뿐이었어.
Thank you. Okay, these are just letting me know. Oh wait, Mm-hmm. Just enough for one more. I wonder which one I should do. Otis? Watching the video. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Well, there's more than one Otis. Right up, I guess. What are the probabilities? How bad are they? Yeah. It actually looks pretty cool like that, I do have to say. I think this might be rolling for... Wait, I don't know if it's like... I can't tell if this is like... If all of these ones are available in the same system. Ugh. I don't know. Do you guys have a preference? Which do you think I should roll for? I have no real preference here. Or get, you know, just tell me what to roll for. I have no preference. I just feel like rolling. Otis? It doesn't matter which screen it's on, does it? Otis, I mean, I think a lot of them seem pretty cool. What? Okay, yeah, well, I guess we'll just click this. We'll see. I have no idea. Yeah. No worries, no worries. I can also probably turn down my mod settings.
흐름을 따라 이곳에 왔으니 이를 막는 건
Blade
무엇이든
lineage.
베어내겠습니다.
파우스트예요. 잘 부탁드려요.
Mouse.
지금 이 순간부터 날 보고 눈살을 찌푸린 자들은 모두 열애자로 간주하겠다.
I think based on gotcha look, it's actually still not bad to get two of these, I guess, or three of these, I guess. Anyways, let me just take a quick look. Well, dispense. What is it? Oh, and like another way to claim character? Oh. Orientation. Yeah, plenty of other games are far worse. I assume these are characters I have now. Oh. I can just make auto teams. Wait, what? Oh, I guess this is just for if I want to change. Snag harpoon. Yeah, 6 copies is crazy. And plus there's also like the weapon system. I don't know. Thankfully I never really like had that much interest in that type of game. Whatever. I'll leave this. Oh, here we go. That's actually more helpful. What are these? More game currencies. I kind of just want to go a little bit more with story and see what happens.
일단 불러놓고 할 말을 생각하시는 유형이라면 문서 전달을 추천드려요.
관리자 나리, 이것 좀 구경하시겠어? 내 보물들이요.
Actually, before that, real fast, I wanted to look up. Wait. Oh, here it is. Can I not choose those? Huh? Hi. Non-condensed stamina. Modules and story. Oof. Yeah, I think this game has been going for a while too. You saying ID? Cool. Oh, this one I have. Have her ID. Yeah. Oh, there's so much. Wait, yellow, blue, yellow, purple. I see. I wish it would show me here. What I don't know what these are. Different areas, maybe? Red, orange. Oh. That's... Anyway, let's
오늘따라 별이 박소.
Alright, let me see.
관리자 나리께서도
Hold on a second. How do I progress a little bit with Story. Hmm? Hmm? Where do I go? Drive? Am I... Oh, I click on Inferno. That's what I was missing. Thank you. Yeah, sorry. This is it's a lot of information all at once. So I just want to kind of slowly see how I do. Oh, okay. Rewards. Thank you. Thank you, follow. Thank you, help. Blockage ahead. Permission to vroom vroom. The chatter was what finally got me to open my eyes. After all, nothing beats blocking out your sight when you want to keep boredom at bay. Not that there was much else to do on a bus whose destination was unknown to me. My lack of head and memories certainly don't help either.
그래. 계속
Let's
지나가자고.
proceed. Here come bumpity bumps.
비싼 세정제야. 베르가 큰맘 먹었다고 그랬어.
Expensive washer fluid. Verge said he paid a fortune. The clump stuck to the window gently dissolve, letting light through. Many different sets of eyes on the bus are lethargically facing forward. It felt like a pretty gruesome scene, but based on the others' reactions, maybe this kind of violence is common in the city. Hey. It felt rather awkward to close my eyes again, now that I was wide awake. That's when the conspicuously bearded man grabbed my attention. Hmm? I mean, glasses. Wait, who has glasses? Know where we're going right now? A feature far more conspicuous than his beard made me slip.
방금 벌레 양반이라고 부르려고 했지?
Oh, I was confused what he was gonna say. You almost called me bug guy, didn't you?
다시 한번 말하자면
Once again, my name is Gregor.
당신이 시계 대가리가 아니라
The same way you're called Dante, not Clockface. Yeah. I couldn't find an excuse, so I just gave back a light nod.
어이, 기사 양반. 우리 지금
Say,
어디로 가는
bus
거야?
girly, where are we headed?
다시 한번 말하자면 내 이름은 카론이요.
Once again, my name is Charon.
당신이 벌레 양반이 아니라 그레고르라고 불리듯이.
The same way you're called Gregor and not Bug Guy. She got you there, Gregor.
본전도 못 건졌네.
She really did.
베르가 말했어.
Verge said
수감자들은 사구로 간다.
the sinners will go to District 4.
사구! 방금 사구라고 말했는가?
District 4? Did District 4 fall upon my ears?
그곳은 연두낭자의 출신지로 유명하지.
The Grass
영웅의
Maiden.
발자취는
That place is known to be the home of the Grass Maiden.
바야흐로.
'Tis the origin of the heroine's journey, and 'twas the...
아까부터 시끄럽게 쫑알쫑알.
Bloody hell, you're rattling on and on.
입 다물고 조용히
It really is
지내야지.
like a ridiculously sized bat when you compare it to his body.
나는 아까까지 입을 다물고 있었네만.
Why, I had remained silent until mere moments ago.
말 대답하지 말라고.
Yeah, shut up.
이봐요. 본인이 더 시끄럽다는 건 알아요?
Sorry, did you happen to realize that you're being louder here?
죽어도 살아난다고 해서 아프지 않은 건 아니야.
Even if you can't die.
한번더 주둥이 놀려.
Sure as hell can suffer, no? So say that again.
옳은 말을 했는데도 돌아오는 게 폭력이라니.
I say the right thing, and your first response is violent? Shows how refined you are. I also like that a lot of characters, I like the general suit design of them. I contemplated for a second. Should I step in? Is this the part where I exercise my authority as a manager with dignity and grace? I faint memory urges me to do something. And now. Guys, it's inadvisable to lose your... Oh.
모분조도.
Tranches.
모가지를 분질러야 조용해지지. 도야지 같은 새끼.
To write against noisy crying hogs and tails scragging?
이유 없는 폭력은 용서받을 수
Senseless
없다.
violence shan't be forgiven. I will bring justice.
아, 이럴 줄 알았어. 옷에
I knew
피가
it.
튀었잖아.
That's the spot on my clothes.
꼭 내 옆에서
Look,
싸워야겠어.
do you guys really have to fight next to me? I must be mad. We haven't even reached our destination, and they've already killed 3 of our own, that is.
이거 잠깐 한눈이라도 팔려고 하면
Can't take a small break without anticipating trouble, can I?
너희 넷 이번 달 버스
You 4. Cleaning duty for the next month.
어째서 본인은 정의를 구현했을 뿐인 것을.
Such unfairness. I merely sought the hand of justice.
잠깐, 내 옷 빨래도 포함시켜줘. 피는 와인이랑은 다르게
Oh,
잘 안
also,
빠진단 말이야.
help them to do my laundry.
싱,
Blood
비싼
doesn't
건데.
wash off easily as wine stains. Sheesh. Dry cleaning's costly. No one bats an eye at the lifeless janitors-to-be littering the floor. Maybe they're already taking their indefinite revivals for granted. But I don't even know how exactly I'm supposed to bring them back.
단테, 시계를 돌려주시겠습니까?
Dante, I'd like you to turn the clock back. You know, maybe we can just leave them dead for a little while longer. Turn the clock?
그런 모양새면
That must mean there's a
어리둥절한
puzzled look
표정이라는
where your
건가?
face should be.
기억해두죠.
Keep that in mind.
파우스트 씨,
Miss Faust? Not gonna grab my face, is he? Virgilius gives Faust a tired nod and gestures to me. She let out a small sigh, but still came to my seat, probably out of a sense of obligation.
처음 만났던 날에도 당신이 했던 일을
It's the
말하는
same
거예요,
thing
그때.
you did the first day we met, Dante.
그때는 본능으로 해냈던
Though I
거겠지만.
suppose that was more of an instinctual reaction.
자, 다시
Now,
해보죠.
let's try again.
눈을 감으세요.
Close your eyes. Though I have no eyes to close, blocking out my sight is something I've done. I had no reason not to follow Faust's instructions here.
사실 문은 어디에나 있어요.
In fact, the door is everywhere.
그러나 당신에게만 보이죠.
However,
왜냐하면
only you can see it,
당신의 하늘엔
for
별이
the
지지
stars
않았으니까.
never set in your sky. At that, I felt the thread of light creeping into my sight. As if to open my eyes, I embraced the light. Oh! Then I saw space. I was alone there. And a massive door stood before me. It wasn't a pleasant sight. Suffocating heat and agonized cries seeped through the gap. Hearing the endless laments and wailing for even a split second makes me feel faint. You know, actually fun story. So this is obviously The Gates of Hell by sculptor Rodin. I've actually seen that in person. I've seen the real one, and I've also seen a replica. I believe the real one... Wait. I always get it mixed up. I think... Because there's you say Rodin, and there's also is it Musée d'Orsay? Is that where the other one's located? I always get it mixed up. Musée Rodin. Yeah, I keep forgetting which one's the copy and which one's the original. I guess the original is in Musée Rodin, which is not like a huge museum, but it is pretty cool. Like, I'm not usually into sculptures, but it's pretty neat. And it's outside, actually. However, I'm approaching the door, grasping at its handle, as if that's what I was born to do. Despite being seemingly heavy, pulling it open was surprisingly easy. I grope about in the door. Thousands upon thousands of last whales lie within. And reaching inside, I grab a few unknown hands. I can feel the histories of different sins, bearing their brands, crawl up my hand onto my arm.
고통을 나눌 준비가.
Art thou prepared to share the pain? Could that have been a question, or rather, pressure to comply? Yeah, I think it's rhetorical. I pulled forth the sinners, grasping my hand with all my strength. A terrible pain spreads through my neck and head. It's so crushingly severe, it makes me wish I were dead. The indescribable sensation of bone and muscle twisting and tangling with each other goes on for what feels like an eternity. My legs weren't prepared to endure all this agony. I fell to kneel atop the pool of blood in helplessness. Then I see it. Trembles in the bloody pools, gradually growing into waves and bubbles rising from the floor. Soon, that blood is soaking the ground coalesced into three masses. Then the agony that seemed to last forever vanished, just like that. As the lumps of blood rose into the air and flew away, my sight was cleared of dreadful redness, turning to the grumbling bus. You assholes owe me an apology. How does it feel to have your head back after it was severed? Was it exciting? Right as Heathcliff is restored to consciousness, he rubs his neck, mutters vulgar words, and approaches Ryoshu. Hold on, I just brought you back, and you're going straight into another fight? Heathcliff turns around to glare at me. His eyes are those of a man devoured by blind fury.
어차피 살리는 게 대기 할 일 아닌가?
Isn't it your job to bring us back? Well, not exactly. That's just a bonus.
할 거 있으면 그 가짜는 시계 대가리째로 부수기 전에
If your job's done, step aside before I knock your dumb clock off.
잠깐만요. 단테 씨가 괴로워하시는 것 같은데
Please wait. Dante looks like they were in a lot of pain, so we really should... Oh, before he finished, Heathcliff's steel bat caved in the side of Sinclair's head. Come on, man. The incoherent gurgles of a dying person violated my ears.
시계 대가리. 다음번엔 널 으깰 거야.
Next time, Clockface, you're crushed. Are we clear? I just brought him back to life because he's bad at his job, and he's already threatening me. You really are as coarse as you look.
천박하게도 군해요.
한 번 죽어서는 만족을 못하나?
Was dying once not enough for you? Heathcliff tightens his grip on the bat. Ishmael is ready to swing her weapon as well. Have I seriously become the manager of people who can't be stopped even by death? While I was lost in thought, all tension in the bus suddenly dropped and froze over.
이거 아무래도 제대로 교정해둬야겠어.
It seems this team is in serious need of discipline. I agree. The sinners on a collision course stopped dead in their tracks, but not literally. A cold pair of red eyes cast their glare between the two.
첫 번째 규칙.
Rule number 1.
버스 안에서는
Do not let me hear
부딪히는
weapons
소리가
clashing
들리지
inside the bus.
아니한다. 이 순간 이후로 이 규칙이
If any of you break this rule as of now,
너희는 내게 제발 죽여달라고.
you're going to be begging for me to let you die.
난 충분히 그럴 수 있는 사람이야.
I'm sure you know I'm capable of that and more, right? Sinclair's writhing on the floor was the only sound breaking the silence. Yeah, I guess we could just not kill them and make them suffer. Heathcliff glowered, but couldn't bring himself to argue back.
미안하게 됐습니다.
Dante, I'm sorry about this.
시계를 한 번만 더
I need you to
돌려주시죠.
rewind one more time. I don't know, man. I kind of feel like, for one person, we might as well wait till the bodies stack up a little bit. I have to do it again? I'd rather die than have to bear that harrowing pain once more. I waggled my head in dejection. The faint hint of a smile on Virgilius's face vanishes as his expression shifts.
내가 아직 사과와 부탁을 하고 있을 때
You'd better open up while I'm still feeling generous enough to ask and offer apologies, Manager Dante.
단지 아픔이 두려운 거라면
In case you're refusing simply because you don't want more pain, I can gladly help you with that.
그 정도의 고통에는 눈 하나 깜빡 안 하게 말이죠.
This degree of pain will feel like nothing by the time I'm done. Surely you'll be a tougher person afterward, right?
내가 잘못 들은 건가? 관리자님이 분명 거부 의사를 내비쳤던 것 같은데.
Did I hear correctly? I'm pretty sure our manager clearly declined your request.
당신 끼어드는 박자가 잘못됐군.
You. This is not the time to step in.
입사할 때 나의 상관은 네가 아니라 관리자님이라고 분명히 들었다.
I was informed when I joined the company that the executive manager would be my superior, not you. Woo! Otis.
관리자께서 고개를 저었다면
I would say that the manager has made themselves clear with a shake of the head.
그래.
I
보호자관께서
see.
나서시겠단 말인가.
So their aide has stepped in. Is that it?
그렇다면 보호자관께도
Then it's my turn to make clear what I mean.
전달해 줘야겠군.
The red hue of his eyes grew deeper, much to my dread. I don't really know what I meant to do as the manager, or if I even deserve to take this role. But I felt that I should at least stop things here so we don't get into even bigger mess. Reviving one should hurt less than reviving 12 at once. Maybe. Otis, I'll rewind the clock. It's okay. Virgilius noticed me motioning her to stand down, and withdrew the red glow from his glare, as if in mutual understanding.
잘 생각하셨군.
Good thinking. I don't feel like much of a manager. As you wish, manager. I'm not really pulling the strings here. Otis seemed to want to add her input, but she promptly backed down and straightened herself out. The red door greeted me again, along with the twisting sensation. I've given up trying to describe the throes I go through. Words can't express it in full anyway.
고맙습니다.
Thank you very much. Sinclair stood up with a pained moan and bowed to me before waddling back to his seat. Oh. No battle that time. Vroom vroom. Dance time. Entering stages? Oh. Dungeon. Okay. They're within 10 turns. We shall see. Oh, these are the ones I have selected last time. Oh, I can only take 4. What happens if I do this? Wait.
내가 필요해?
Sure.
따라갈 준비는 끝났습니다.
I don't really know what to make of the story so far. Pardon me, I have a question. Don Quixote suddenly raised her hand. I feel like we're so in the middle of this mystery that I kind of like I'm not even entirely sure if they're humans, you know? Verily, I understood the first rule well. What is the second rule then?
아니 그걸 왜 굳이 나서서 물어보는 거야?
Why are you so eager to learn that? Like, 'cause I think for Lobotomy Corp, I think it's like Monster Manager kind of SCP inspired in some ways. And this one, I don't really know if that's even a thing. I mean, obviously it's not going to be like Monster Manager, but I think that they're in the same kind of universe as well. So, but we've been mostly fighting like thugs, so I don't know what to make of that. Why are you so eager to learn? I think it seems I can't tell if we're already like on our way to hell or if this is a little bit dystopian or what. Virgilius gave a cold stare to Ryoshu, who had just lit her cigarette. She looked back at him with a peculiar face. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not like I feel like little bug definitely needs a lot of time to kind of start to get there. And it probably would be I feel like most people probably would have played the other one first. Maybe would have been a little bit more familiar with the setting in general. Blah. Rule number 2. Don't litter the bus floor with cigarette. They leave burn marks. Well, I have like a tiny little fly that appeared out of nowhere. The bus falls silent again.
잠깐. 버스에 정적이 흐르면 안 되지.
Blah.
엔진 소리는 어디 갔나?
Wait a second. The bus shouldn't be this quiet. Where's the engine's roar?
캐론, 왜 속도를 안 내는 거지?
Charon, why aren't you speeding up?
밥이 없어. 메피가 배고파해.
No food. Mephi is hungry.
잘 됐군.
Alright.
분위기를 좀 환기시키지.
Time for a little bit of battle. Are we dropping by a gas station? In a way, yes. The idea of Virgilius casually plugging a fuel nozzle into the bus like an average driver felt alien.
차가 움직이려면 연료가 필요하지.
Car needs fuel to run.
캐론,
Charon,
헤드라이트를 깜빡거려봐.
try flashing the headlights a bit. Like a beacon.
응, 댄스 타임이야.
Dance time.
잠깐. 헤드라이트까지 켜면 습격받기 딱 좋은
Wait,
상황이잖아.
if we do that, we're effectively asking to be attacked. Yeah, that's the point.
노린 거군.
That's the intent, for sure. Eh? I could hear someone slam the bus outside.
에이, 가진 거 다 놓고 내려.
Number nuts hooligan. What does that even mean?
10, 9.
You got 30 seconds. 10, 9. Hey, you skipped 20 of them.
그럼 20초 동안은 기도나 하고 있어라.
Well, let's say your prayers for the other 20.
왜 이렇게 주변에 모자란 사람들이 많은
Why am I
건지.
surrounded by dullards left and right?
뭐라고 했냐?
What did you just say?
비겁하게 습격을 하다니.
How cowardly of them to ambush us. They must be villains without a shadow of a doubt.
자, 다들
Alright, everybody off the bus.
그리고 말이야.
Oh, one more thing.
최대한 죽지 않을 만큼
We want them
해줘.
near death,
알지?
not dead. Got it? Huh? Do we need them to still be like I don't know, clinging to life when we throw them in the bus engine. Adjusting density of information. Max info. Minimum or medium info. Minimum. Well, I would like it to still be max for a little bit. Because I still want to also practice. Alright.
행동을 개시합니다.
See if I can understand some of these mechanics a little bit better.
겨우 이 정도야. 건 했다.
Because it's kind of got like its own chain system, and then it also has like a... I wasn't paying super attention. There's like a clash thing where... Or I don't think it's the clash, but there's like a rock, paper, scissors dynamic with the type of attack. Like piercing, slashing, and blunt. But I don't always know when it matters, I guess.
폭들을 제거하겠소. 혹의 거울은 깨졌어. 혹의 거울은 깨졌어.
Okay. Those are just for damage? Ugh. Yeah, this is what I mean. Clumsy chop. 2 to 9, 3 to 6? Is that what it's trying to tell me?
폭들을 제거하겠소.
I'm sure I could look up like a better guide or kind of like review it again if I really want to get good. I mean, I can also use the auto battler a little bit, but I still am trying to, I don't know, get used to where everything is on the screen. What everything means.
시들어가는 것 같소.
Oh, okay. I am leveling up. Cool. Oh, okay. That's the min-max ranges he could roll. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, did we feed? Looks like we're gonna have to feed the bus more. 4. I think this team is fine. Let's go.
빨리 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
With a guttural noise, the side of the bus lurches and splits open. Ugh. Putting them up into like a human grinder. The number of human shapes litter the ground. A number of human shapes littered the ground before its maw. Some were still conscious, while others weren't exactly in one piece. Then the bus began devouring those served to it in the most literal sense. Gluttonously, voraciously. Damn, Faust, you made this? Why would you make it like this? Yoshu watched it with a satisfied expression, seemingly determined to savor every moment. While in the corner of my eye, Sinclair was clearly distressed.
다들 제정신이 아닌 것 같아요.
They all look like they're out of their minds. Don't you think so too? His reaction got me curious to know their stories. Just to make sure, none of you were forced to join, right? Though, What I was involved in before my head's change is a mystery. I myself was practically forced to join the company, judging from what I know at the moment. Well, I don't know if past Dante was forced to join, but present Dante doesn't really have a choice. And maybe they aren't so different from me, or so I thought when... Sinclair's head drooped in response, like I struck a nerve.
그래요. 맞아요. 이건 제 선택이죠.
That's right. It was by my choice.
익숙해질 거야.
I'll get used to all this.
그렇지.
Right? He muttered as if he were talking to someone other than me.
입사하지 않았어도 했을 일이요. 저기 또 악의 무리가 달려드네.
Is what I would have done even if the company recruited me not. Look, yon horde of evil approaches. Damn, it's pretty brutal. Oh, my clock is a magic cure-all for all for all your problems. Okay.
행동을 개시합니다.
젖은 낙엽하오.
손쉽구만.
금방 다녀올게.
Yeah, there was another thing I was thinking of, because I was like, okay, so I get experience. I guess if I have a different character ID, does it matter which character ID levels up, or does it just level up the character, or is it specific to the, I guess, the mirror version or whatever it's called? I wonder. Okay, specific ID.
행동을 개시합니다.
젖은 낙엽하오. 흙의 거울은 깨졌어.
Turn 4. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to use these things. That's fine. Wonder what happens if I stack more. Information relay. What does this mean? Apply 1 damage up to 2 hours. Placed on this board. Wait. Place after this unit on the dashboard. Deal 10% damage to units with negative status effects. Okay.
무슨 일인가요, 관리자님?
Okay.
행동을 개시합니다.
흙의 거울은 깨졌어.
Okay. Sometimes I see these games and like I definitely think you can play it on mobile, but it also feels like it's a lot on a mobile screen. Manager level increased. 40. Okay. 4. That's fine. We'll just keep it like that.
따라갈 준비는 끝났습니다.
Defeating no, but
배부르게 밥을 먹은 지가 언제더라.
when was the last time I had a feast?
기계덩어리 팔자가
Even a big blocky machine eats better than we do.
제공되는 식사는 모두
Do you mind that all meals are provided with appropriately determined quantities? Oh,
그 정도 먹어서는 기운이 안 난단 말이야.
not nearly enough to get me going. Yeah, she's big. Big lady. I thought I heard Heathcliff shout. You think I'm doing this on a full stomach? In the distance, but Rhodia seemed to pretend she heard nothing. speaking of, does this bus run on stuff like blood or protein?
엔케팔린이에요. 로보토미 코퍼레이션에서 추출했던
엔케팔린.
에너지죠.
Energy source Lobotomy Corporation treated.
이전 엘사 말이군요.
You mean the
특이점으로
previous L Corp?
에너지를 생산하는 회사라고
I
들었어요.
heard it produce energy using its
엘사가
singularity,
몰락한 지금은
though all that remains of the
남지
company
않았지.
now is rubble.
맞아요. 그래서
That's
지금
right,
구하기가
which is why it's become a rarity these days.
하지만 메피스토펠레스는
However, Mephi is
신체에서
capable of
엔케팔린을
forcibly
강제로
extracting
추출할 수 있죠.
enkephalin from the body. The body. I posed a question, watching Otis give orders to other sinners, then glancing to the maw of the bus in turn.
네. 엔케팔린은 뇌와 척수신경에서만
Correct.
추출돼요.
Enkephalin can only be
특히나
extracted
생명
from the
활동이
brain
있을수록
and the spinal nerve.
효율이 좋죠.
It can be taken from live subjects for greater efficiency. So that's why Virgilius told the sinner not to kill the assailant. Okay, and
그럼 해당 부위만 먹여도 되는 거 아니야?
why the rest of their body?
라기엔 피와 근육도 연료로 쓰일 수 있어요.
The point is, their blood and flesh can also be processed into fuel. You know, I was almost going to ask the same thing too, but then I thought, well, if they need to do it alive, it's going to be easier to just throw the whole thing in to get it alive than it is going to be to try and take it out while not killing them.
엔케팔린이 시동과 추력을
Well,
위해서 필요하다면
enkephalin is used to generate ignition and thrust. The remaining organic matter is spent on maintaining speed,
엔케팔린이
thus
되도록
reducing
천천히 소모되게
enkephalin
하기 위한
usage. Okay.
설계죠.
하이브리드요.
A hybrid. It's a we're not wasting any of the parts, I guess. Faust went on to explain how most of the vehicle's fuel is taken from the branch facilities and that it won't be sufficient source on its own. Ugh. But most of it went in one ear and out the other. That's complicated. I got that it's tough work, at least.
뭘요? 파우스트는 고생하지 않는답니다.
Don't mention it. Faust knows no struggle.
고생은 우리가 하고 있지. 이봐, 관리자 양반, 온다고.
If anyone's doing the heavy lifting, it'd be us. Hey, manager bud, more incoming. Okay.
좋아, 간다. 좋아, 간다.
혹의 거울은 깨졌어. 셔츠는 낙엽으로
Oh yeah, I need to use their
깨졌어.
I mean, I don't need to use their ego, but I kind of want to see a couple of their egos. What does this one do? Oh, red, yellow. Nope. Nope. I'll have to think about that later. Wait.
금방 다녀올게.
셔츠는 낙엽하오. 혹의 거울은 깨졌어.
I already forget how to collect those materials. I think I need to use the cards? I'm treating these just like cards. Alright, good enough, whatever.
금방 다녀올게.
혹의 거울은 깨졌어. 혹사에 대한 대가구려. 시들어가는 것 같소.
Okay. Yuri. Wait. Oh. Ego. Red, yellow. Crow's eye view. Hmm.
검은 갈아뒀다.
He's got red.
몸이 찌뿌둥하던 참이었어. 때려 부수러 갈 시간이다.
Look at this one.
태어내겠습니다.
Oh, I can choose 5. Cool.
저를요?
칼을 부딪힐 시간입니다.
어이, 적당히
That's enough of
끝내라.
that. We're expecting a
곧
guest any
손님이
time now.
방문할 거야.
Virgilio said, poking his head out of the window. A guest? Who?
처음으로 가는 던전이니까.
I've determined that we'll need a guide,
같아서요.
as this is our first trip to a dungeon.
저 혹시
Oh,
림버스 컴퍼니에서 오신 분들
excuse me.
맞나요?
Are you the people from Limbus Company? Someone approaches us slowly.
맞나 보네요.
Looks like it. The bus had just about finished its meal, crunching on the last remaining bone chips. Yuri watched it indifferently before introducing herself.
예전 엘사에서 근무했던 유리예요. 잘
I'm Yuri,
부탁합니다.
a former employee of the previous L Corp. I look forward to working with you. I wonder if she actually was in the game. By L Corp, do you mean?
로보토미 코퍼레이션이.
Has to be Lobotomy Corp.
네. 우리는 로보토미
That's right.
코퍼레이션. 구 엘사의
Oh, she wasn't. We will explore the former branch facilities of Lobotomy Corporation, also called the old L Corp. They don't really have characters in that game?
저라면
That's a
불러도
shame.
절대 안 왔을 것 같은데.
If I were you, I wouldn't have taken part in this. Or I guess it's kind of interesting to retrospectively then
분명
add
끝이 좋지 않았을 텐데요.
characters with, you know, pretty distinct designs or names. Being a fallen wing and everything, I doubt your employment ended on pleasant terms.
무슨 소리야? 나에게고 뭐고 돈만 함께라면 뭐든
What are you on
유쾌하게
about?
된다고.
Any point in your life can be pleasant as long as you've the money to spend.
거기는 아직도 괴물로 득실된.
I heard those places are still teeming with monsters to this day.
괴물이 아니라 환상체요.
Not monsters,
어쨌든
abnormalities.
사실이에요.
The rumors are
하지만
true
더 중요한
either way,
것들이 있죠.
but there are more important matters.
지부 가장
I am
깊숙한
kind of
곳에
curious to see it
최근에
now.
피어나기 시작한
In the deepest reaches of these branches are neoplastic, plant-like growth holding the essence of L Corp's technology. Yeah, I've been meaning to I might I don't know if I'll ever play that. I might want to watch somebody else play Lobotomy Corp and try and see how easy to understand it is.
단테, 며칠 전에 내가
Dante,
제안했던 걸
if you remember,
기억합니까?
I believe I offered to let you finish engraving your aspect a few days ago.
정수,
With the essence,
가지를 모아온다면
those golden
그
bows
정도는
in our hands,
어려운 일도 아니게 될
it'll be as
겁니다.
easy as pie. The word aspect still makes my head ache. What was I trying to do?
억지로 떠올리려고 할 필요는 없습니다.
There's no need to rouse your brain
그때가
trying to
되면
remember what you can't.
전부 알게 될
It'll
테니까요.
all come back in due time. I return to slow nod to Faust's placid advice. Alright. For now, I should focus on what I currently know and see. And if it's a lobotomy corp or scouring, we might find some enkephalin too.
아, 그러면 더 이상
Does that mean we won't have to feed people into our vehicle?
되겠네요.
거기다가 운이 좋으면
We could also grab some
에고까지 얻을
ego if
테니.
we're lucky. So that's 3
일석삼조네요.
rats with 1 stone. Ego, huh? It's another unknown term that makes my head tilt. But in any case, it seemed rather rude to keep talking to each of them when we had a guest on board. And someone else seemed to agree.
유리 씨는 무슨 일 하며
Miss
지냈나?
Yuri, what have you been up to since the layoff? Gregor gave his best shot at making some conversation with a well-meaning smile to put the newest passenger at ease. His brows seemed to twitch due to a lack of practice, but it's no big deal.
내가 보아하니 그대는 해결사일 것 같소. 그들에게서는
It
모두
appears to me
고결한
that thou
영웅의
art an
냄새가 난다고
honorable
하더군.
fixer. It is said that all fixers exude the noble scent of heroes. As Yuri was nodding lightly, I heard Ishmael let out a deep sigh.
어디서 그런 소식을 들었는지 모르겠지만
I don't know who gave you that
그런
idea,
영웅들이 아니에요.
but fixers are anything but noble or heroic.
부질없는 냄새라면 몰라도
The only scent you'll smell is the miserable stink of wage slaves.
금세 다른 밥벌이를 찾는 게 쉽진 않았을
It couldn't have been easy to find another job so soon. Good that you're holding up.
아직은 계약직이에요.
For now, I'm just a contract worker.
아하, 굳이 다시 이곳으로 기어들어온 이유도 그거였겠네요.
That explains why you decided to crawl on back there.
예전 직장으로 돌아가서
Did they
크게
promise to promote you to
한탕이라도
team leader or something?
팀장 자리라도 주겠대요.
If you struck gold in your former workplace?
실적을 세우면 계약 기간은 늘어날지도 모르죠.
My contracts might get extended if I return with results. It's a hard time for people needing jobs.
그렇지. 보통 계약
Yeah.
실적
A good result is something you risk your life for if you want to earn a permanent spot.
아, 그거 참 부질없는 목숨이네요.
What a futile life that is.
아까부터 왜 이렇게 비꼬는 거야? 뭐가 그렇게 마음에 안 들어?
What's with the sarcasm? Something a problem?
글쎄요. 처음부터 끝까지
I don't know. I have a problem with every single thing I'm hearing right now. Seemingly unaffected by the abrasive attitude, Yuri quietly took an empty seat. Looking back and forth between the two, Gregor returned to his seat as well, scratching his head. I can't seem to get used to being around these people.
빨리 배어드는 편이 편할 겁니다, 단테.
It'll be beneficial for you to adapt to them sooner than later, Dante.
가론,
Caron, time to go.
손님께서 자리에 앉았다.
Our guest has taken her seat. I kind of like Gregor, actually.
메피페 빵빵. 카론도 빵빵.
Mephi's tum revived. Karen's raring to drive. Okay. Weak blow.
홉들을 제거하겠소.
대학 충분합니다.
셔츠는 낙엽하오.
당연한 결과죠.
Okay, what do I need? 1 and 3. Oh, I don't know if I... probably can't do it. Good.
시작한다.
해냈어요. Oh yeah, what are these ones? I've already seen that one. Yeah, I need to plan better if I want to do the ego things. Wait. Huh? Is that not the same? Oh no. Oh well.
해보겠습니다. 제가 대안에 충분합니다.
폭의 거울은 깨졌어.
어떠냐?
Oh. No. Whoa. Yeah. It's okay. I don't really need them. I just kind of wanted to see what they look like.
당연한 결과죠.
Yeah, I just was curious what they looked like.
대독은 아닐 거예요. 그래도
Most valued employee.
칭찬해 주셔서 감사해요, 관리자님. 그 순간 제 어머니가 생각났어요.
길게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
저 근데
Sorry to ask,
지도는 제게 있는데요.
but if I have the map, how do you know what roads to take? Answer was, the bus keeps speeding anyway.
그건 말이지.
We do have something to lead us.
감이지. 카른의 감.
Intuition. Charon's intuition.
네? 분홍머리. 카른 앞을 이상한 종이로 막는 이유가 뭐야?
Pinky hair. Explain why you keep rubbing that odd paper in Charon's face.
계속 이상한 방향으로 가니까
Because you keep going in weird directions. Take a look at this map.
우리가 가는 쪽은
Our destination is in the southeast of here. Charon reluctantly gives the map a cursory glance, as she couldn't ignore the thing right in front of her eyes.
마음이 향하는 곳, 그곳에 진짜 길이
Follow the heart.
있을지니.
That's where the true path lies.
옳소. 우리는 모두
You're here. We must all follow our heart's lead.
그냥 지도 보는 법도 모르는 길치라는 거잖아요.
You're just admitting that you can't read a map.
제가 하고 싶은 말을
Took
대신해
the
주실
words out of my
줄이야.
mouth. Yuri and Ishmael put a palm over their respective faces at the same time, almost like they were in sync.
오, 우리 기사님.
Ooh, did our driver make a new friend?
분홍머리가 계속 제잘거려.
Pinky keeps on blabbing.
알고 있단 말이야.
I know the way.
아니 그러니까 방향이 잘.
I mean, you're going the wrong direction.
앞에 또 장애물이야.
Look ahead.
부릉부릉 할까?
More obstacles. Do I vroom vroom?
아니 카론, 기다려봐.
No, Charon. Wait 1 second.
어이,
Whoa.
버스가 근사해
Amish
보이는데.
hooligan.
나도 좀 타보자.
Nice bus you got there. Why don't you give me a ride?
메피스토펠레스의 후식
Yes,
시간인 모양이군.
Mephistopheles could use a helping of dessert.
내리지. 아직
Get on
밥을
down.
더 먹여야겠어.
It needs to be fed just a bit more.
물러서지 않겠습니다.
제가 해낸 거 맞죠? 해냈어요.
어떠냐?
I do like the way the little chibi sprites also look. I mean, they're kind of chibi. They're actually pretty like their heads are actually pretty small relative to their bodies for chibi. Oh. Okay. Red, blue, orange. It's the same thing, though.
해보겠습니다.
혹의 거울은 깨졌어.
해냈어요.
행동을 개시합니다.
해냈어요.
I don't know if I would like, even though I do like the art style, I don't know if I would feel the need to like, you know, I don't know. It doesn't feel like quite as, oh, excuse me. I don't know if I would really feel the need to like gotcha hard on this kind of game though. I don't know. Maybe if I played it more and I really liked certain characters. Actually, I do like this character. Like, I don't know what it is. Very simple, but I like very stark contrast between, you know, it's very black and white. Yeah, I have seen this design around and I do like it. It's very simple, but I like it. But, you know, I don't, you know, I guess I'll just have to see like how fleshed out the characters get.
저를요?
형님과 누님들을 위해.
Wait, what? Oh, that's already 5. Of course.
저를요?
길게 끌 거 없어. 바로
Best
간다.
character in terms of gameplay or personality?
이쪽이 동쪽일까요? 서쪽일까요?
Although if you say that, you're gonna make me wanna play more for that character. Charon, tell me, is this east or west?
카로는 두 가지 방향만 알아.
Yi sang. Charon only knows 2 directions.
뒤쪽.
Mephie's front and back.
지금까지 방향도 모르는 사람이 어떻게
How
운전기사를 했대요?
come you come so far as a driver who has 0 sense of direction?
카론. 그러니까요. 해가 뜨는 쪽이.
Charon, like I said, the sun rises from... Yeah, I feel like that's true for these kinds of games, you know? Meta is one thing, but, you know, at the end you also have to like... You have to like their design, their personality, and sometimes it's just kind of a feel for the character. 3 heads gathered together over a map. Blade lineage Otis. One of them might have been slightly... One of them might have been slightly different elevation from others. You mean in terms of skill? It's the worst one?
꼬맹이.
Chiquita, you gonna join them?
무례한 소리! 어린이가 아니라네! 꼬맹이는 더더욱 아니고!
I beg your pardon. I'm no child, and most certainly not little. Watching Don Quixote shake her fist sky high at Rhodia, I noticed a bitter gaze falling upon them out of the corner of my view. I'm starting to think that Yuri gal might have put up with a rough childhood. Gregor turned around to take a glance in my direction, then shook his head and went back to looking at the driver's side with his chin resting on his hand.
딱히 어린 편도 아니야. 일단 칼을 쥘 수 있으면 전쟁에
Wouldn't be on the youngest side either. Some nests used to conscript anyone old enough to hold a knife. I mean, I get the feeling that most of these characters had difficult lives beforehand. Except for, I think one of them it said was rich. Nest. A nest was basically the center of a district, if my memory is correct. Sounds like nests used to get into wars with one another in the past. Did that happen often?
아주 없는 일은 아니었지.
Not frequently, but it sure as hell did happen.
관리자 양반.
Interested in learning about wars, Manager Bud? Why not? Oh, no. I mean, I'm not curious at all. Just gathering info I should know as the manager. As I was about to go on, I glimpsed Gregor's expression. A glimpse of Gregor's expression I caught from the side stopped me in my tracks. His eyes seemed to be fixed somewhere far, more distant than the driver's seat.
그런 자세를 뭐라고 하고 싶은 건 아니야, 관리자 양반.
Don't get me wrong, Manager Bud.
좋은 자세 아닐까?
I'm not trying to criticize you or anything. Heck, it's actually a pretty stand-up attitude for a boss, I'd say. He slowly continued, taking a pack of cigarettes from his pocket. The city? A single city?
그래도 개인적으로는 모를 수 있을 때
Still,
모르는 게 기회일지
ignorance is a gift
모르겠지만.
you should savor while you have it, if you ask me.
일단 알게 되면
Once you're burdened with knowledge, there's no going back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Better to know, is it better not to know? I mean, as a player character, it's probably better for me to know, because I'm gonna find out eventually, but... Without another word, he lit his cigarette.
아니요. 방금 저쪽에서
I guess enjoy your non-troubled mind while you can. No, you should have turned right at that intersection.
괜찮아요, 카론. 조금만 더 가서 꺾어도 올바른 길로 갈 수 있어요.
It's okay, Charon. We can turn around at the next junction.
기사의 삶은 고단해.
The woes of a driver. Everyone's backseating her.
뭐 지금 더 급한 건
Looks like we have more pressing matters at hand. Ain't that right, Manager Bud? Gregor cackled with cigarette smoke still in his mouth. I was still curious to learn what he'd been through, but he's right. I should focus on other things for now. Urgent matter. Yes, let's go beat up some people. More enemies. You shoved my pal into that bus, you sick bastard. Are you nuts? Yeah. You'll pay for this. We're just gonna leave with the bus, you know. But now I've gotta see you all bleed. I mean, I'm skeptical whether or not, like, are these all humans? Like, do we apply human standards to them?
걱정할 필요 없다, 카론. 이제부터 조용해질.
I mean, I think this whole bus is legal to begin with. Nothing to worry about. They'll shut their mouths soon enough.
전원 하차.
Off the bus. All just Normal humans, huh?
해보겠습니다. 제가 해낸 거 맞죠?
What about Gregor? 'Cause he's part bug.
어떠냐?
That doesn't seem very human to me.
대답하지 마.
He's still human.
되갚았습니다.
적들을 제거하겠어.
당연한 결과죠.
제가 해낸 거 맞죠?
Oh, I wonder if we can... We can do this now. I want to see what it looks like. No non-humans allowed in the city. Okay.
대답하지 마.
Crow's eye view.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
His little battle sprite kind of reminds me of a Hibari from
나격하오.
Hitman Reborn. Takeyoshi Hitman Reborn. When he has like the jacket draped over. Alright, let's look at the map again.
카론, 딴 좀 피우면 안 된다니까요.
Karen, can you please focus? Looking at the trio arguing over the map once again, a question arose in my mind. By the way, this bus was specifically made for Limbus Company, right?
정확히는 저희들만을 위한
It was made
버스라고
exclusively for
해야겠네요.
us, to be more precise. Yeah, is there anybody else in the company, or is it just us?
그게 그 뜻 아니냐고.
You appear to be
생각하고
failing
계신
to
것
identify
같네요.
the nuance. Yeah, are there other employees? That's weird. I don't think I spoke that part out loud. Is the clock broken or something?
그 정도는 째깍이지 않아도 알 수 있어요.
I can tell that much without hearing it verbalized.
파우스트는 모르는 것이 없으니까.
There's nothing that Faust doesn't know, after all. Anyway, it must have taken a long while to get it out of the oven. Especially with that mouth on the side.
예상한 만큼 걸려서 만들었을
It only took the
뿐이에요.
expected amount of time. She's downright oppressive to talk to. She's not that bad.
파우스트는 천재예요.
Faust is a
도시의
well-renowned
모든 것을
genius.
알고 있죠.
She knows the ins and outs of the city.
어이, 그렇게 뛰어나시다면 저 앞에 가서
Wait,
길부터 찾아주지
you're so
그래.
smart. Why don't you help those
아까부터
twits at the
저것들이
driver's side
시끄러워서
figure out the way?
잠을 못 자겠잖아.
I can't sleep a wink with their constant bickering.
파우스트는 오지랖쟁이가 아니에요. 묻는
Faust
것은
is no meddler.
대답하지만
She answers the
묻지도 않은
questions,
것을 말하지는
but doesn't
않아요.
chime in without being asked first.
그리고
Additionally,
인간이 무언가를
there's no greater
깨닫기
joy
위해
for a human
골똘한
being
고민을 하는 건
than to ponder on
가장
problems
즐거운
in order to
일이랍니다.
grasp an answer. Faust would
파우스트는
rather not spoil that
산통을
delight.
떼고 싶지 않네요.
뭘 골똘히 고민을 해봤어야 공감을 하죠.
You wouldn't get it. I doubt he's pondered on anything ever. I saw Heathcliff's grip on the Pat tighten. However, with Virgilius casting a glower his way, he clicked his tongue as he crossed his arms and forced his eyes shut. I wonder why they're so vitriolic.
나랑 마음이 꽤 맞는
You
것
and me
같네,
both,
관리자.
manager buddy. You and me both. Ah, hell yeah, Gregor's my best friend. With Gregor Snickers, the bus started again.
복사에 대한 대가구려. 시들어가는 것 같소.
Manager level increase. Although this bus doesn't seem... It seems like it's a cool travel bus, but I don't know if I'd want to sleep on it.
목적지는 호기만소.
그래, 혹시
Well,
저치들과
Greg,
아는
you know
사이야?
these pals?
응? 무슨?
Give me a break.
뒷골목에 내가 아는 얼굴이 있을.
There's no way I know someone in this corner of the back street. Gregor's face goes dark the moment he looks out the window. Bugheads. Hey. What's she trying to imply? Unlike the other miscreants we've run into, they were part insectoid. Gosh, Dante, thank goodness your head's shaped like a clock. I would have gagged if my manager was a huge bug. I mean, I understand what she's saying, but it's kind of rude.
저거 그레고르 씨랑 같은 강화 시술 아니에요?
Oh, isn't that the same type of augmentation you have, Gregor?
저런 징그러운 벌레 대가리를
They
일부러
stitched
붙여놓는다고?
disgusting insect heads to their necks on purpose?
가까이 붙지 마. 너한테도
You better stay
해줄 게
away. Wouldn't want to catch the pest, huh?
정말이에요?
Is that true?
장난이야.
Just a joke.
내 개그 센스가
Does my
이상한
sense of
건가?
humor not fly with kids your age? Oh. While Gregor was left scratching his head, the bus made a languishing sound and came to a slow, deflating halt.
과거 G사에서는 대부분의 직원들이
In the past,
그레고르 씨처럼 생체무기
G
시술을
Corp
받았어요.
had procedures on most employees to give them biomimetic weapons like the one Gregor has. G Corp.
그레고르 씨 예전 쥐사
You used to work for the old
출신이었어요?
G Corp, Gregor?
그때 쥐사라면
That company must have been... Ishmael frowned, as if she remembered something unpleasant, but didn't speak further. Gregor wore a smile on his mouth, but his hardened eyes were rested downcast, just as a moment ago.
저런 분들은
Oh yeah, this guy. I think this is the guy who was rich. Yeah, Honglu. I wonder where do people like them sleep at night?
세상에는 하늘을 천장 삼고 별을 조명
For
삼아
many,
사는
the sky is the
사람들도
roof over their head.
많은 법이지.
The stars are the firelight.
아, 풍류가 있는 분들이로군요.
Ah, so they're the poetic sort. I don't think that's what he meant.
보아하니 저들 역시 우리의 여정을
And unless my eyes deceive me,
방해할 마음인가
they're
보고.
intent on obstructing our journey.
내려야 하지 않겠어? 그레고르.
Aren't you gonna get off, Gregor?
굳이 날 찝어서 말하는 이유는?
Come on, it's not his fault. He's a bug man. Care to explain why you're calling my name specifically?
글쎄, 남의 추억을 내 입으로 떠들고 싶진 않은 걸.
Who knows? I don't feel like rambling about someone else's past with my own tongue.
앞장서 그레고르.
Take the lead, Gregor.
잘 알잖아.
You know the reason. Maybe they are his old coworkers, though.
모약한 사람이네. 당신.
You're one nasty fella. A group of soldiers with heads of insects gathered near the bus.
어디 앞장서는 거.
Not too fond
별로
of
안
being in the
좋아하는데.
vanguard.
넌 뭐야? 왜 우리랑 같은 팔을 가지고 있지?
What are you? Why does your arm look like ours?
가만, 낯익은 얼굴이.
Hold on, I've seen that face before.
주로 포스터나 잡지에 서식했던 적이 있지.
Mostly on flyers and magazine covers, I'd bet. Gregor, do you know them from somewhere?
그런 게 중요한 건 아닌 것 같은데.
Not really important right now, manager. I don't think we have time to be reminiscing.
신경 쓰이긴 하지만 아무렴 어때?
An arm bothers me,
어쨌든
but whatever.
이 앞으로 못
Point is,
지나간다.
I can't let you through. Is that so? I suppose we can't talk this out.
그런데 이것들은 왜 대놓고 벌레 모습인 채로 다니는 거야?
Why are they showing their buggy sides out in the open anyway?
어린애들은 마주치면
They'd make kids
눈물부터
cry.
터뜨리겠어.
Really ought to take
그랩처럼
some concealing
피라도
lessons from our
덜어내면
Greg over here, right?
내가 특이한 케이스야. 대부분은 머리통에
I'm
무조건
a special
곤충
case.
부분이 붙어버리거든.
The procedure makes those buggy parts grow on the head most of the time.
이걸
Although,
운이 좋았다고
I'm not sure if I
해야지
consider
모르겠지.
myself lucky.
이유는 모르겠지만 저 사람들 우리가
Feels like they're
로봇
trying to
집으로
stop
향하는
us
걸
from getting to
막으려는
the
것
branch
같았어.
facility for some reason.
이들도 황금 가지를 노리는 거야?
Are they going after the golden bow too?
그럴지도.
Maybe.
그 정수를 원하는 자는 널렸으니까.
There ought to be many that are after the essence. Virgilius really does feel kind of evil.
각각이 바라는 소망.
Maybe not evil, maybe nefarious is the word.
그렇지 않나?
And I'm sure each has their own wishes. Isn't that true?
왜 날 쳐다봐? 내가 알
What's
리가
that look
없잖아.
for? I haven't got a clue either. Alright. Yes.
폭들을 제거하겠어.
제가 해낼 거 맞죠?
어떠냐? 간다.
I mean, I think most of our passengers are at least a little bit nefarious. I'm sure they all have a tragic backstory as well.
그거 봐주마.
I wonder if yeah, whatever. Whoa. No.
간다.
폭의 거울은 깨졌어.
배가 팠습니다.
Alright, I don't know how much longer I'll play. I just kind of wanted to get a little feel for the game.
시들어가는 것 같소.
Maybe one more. Or maybe we should go to 110. I think that's a nice stopping point. Oh my god.
베어내겠습니다.
Yeah, we'll see.
내가 필요해?
I'm kind of just randomly choosing them.
최선을 다해볼게.
앞장서시오.
빨리 끝내고 밥
We'll
먹으러
see.
가자고.
Sometimes I stream for longer, but I'm not feeling super long stream today.
카로는 길을 알았던 거야.
Karen knew the way all along.
역시는 무슨 역시예요.
No, you didn't.
씨가 양쪽에서 얼마나
Sinclair and I had to steer you from both sides non-stop.
그래도 이제 동남쪽과 동북쪽을 구분할 수 있어서
I'm glad that at least you
다행이에요.
learned to tell the difference between southeast and northeast, Karen. So this is the old L Corp.
저도 직접 보는 건 처음이네요.
It's my first time seeing it with my own eyes
시간이
too.
오래 지나진 않았을 텐데요.
Can't have been long since that happened.
세상에 어떻게 건물이 이 모양일 수가
My
있죠?
goodness, how can a building be in such a derelict state?
부잣집 도련님한테는
This is a surprising
익숙하지
scene for a
못한
rich boy,
광경인가
is it?
잡담은 그만. 하차한다.
Cut the chatter. Time to step off. There are people over there.
유리 씨와 같은 사무소의 해결사분들이에요.
Fixers from the same office as Miss Yuri.
일사지부에 이미 몇 번이나
They're
방문한 적이
experienced
있는
explorers who have visited the
경험자들이죠.
branches of Elcorp a number of times.
인사하지. 왼쪽에 있는 분은 호킨스
It's like
씨.
the Kanto is like,
오른쪽에 계시는 분이
I take it that's like a subunit
아야시다.
within the district. Give your greeting. The person on the left is Hopkins. The one on the right is Aya.
안녕하십니까.
Oh.
붉은 시선님,
The Red
직접
Gaze.
만나뵐
It's
수 있어서
such an honor to
정말
meet you.
영광입니다. 소문으로만
I've heard so many
들어왔었는데
stories of your
이렇게 직접
deeds, and to see you in person.
저 앞에 허름한 창고 보이지?
See the shabby warehouse here?
안쪽에 지하로
That's where the
내려가는
stairs leading down to
계단이
the branch
있다.
facility are.
계단부터는 여기.
From there, your
요리
here will
씨가
be
맡을
your
거고.
guide.
네.
여기 해결사 분들도 경력직이니
These fixers have been around a
돌발
bit.
상황에는 잘
Count on them to
대처해 줄
handle
거야.
complications.
이만하면 되었겠지. 내
That should be enough,
도움은
yeah?
여기까지다.
This is as far as I can accompany you.
버스에서 너희들을 기다리고
I'll be waiting
있겠어.
back at the bus. That's what I figured.
언제까지고 뒷바라지를 해주고 있을 거라 생각했다면
You're sorely mistaken if you expect me to babysit you
Dante.
forever, Dante.
혼자서 발 뻗고 쉬고 있겠다는 건가?
So you'll take a back seat and idle away all alone? Ah, he doesn't fight anyways.
애당초 내가 동행하면
If I get myself involved,
너희들은 관광하러
the
내려가는
expedition would be a little too free of
다를 바가
challenge,
없지
wouldn't
않겠나?
it? Turn into more of a tour.
한마디로 실컷 쥐어 터지고 썰리고
In other words, you want us to come back red, black, and blue.
보통 저렇게 말하면 항상 다른 꿍꿍이가
That's the
있던데.
kind of line people with ulterior motives say.
편한 대로 생각해.
Think whatever you want.
특별히 가이드 분까지
I've gotten you guides and everything, so do your best down there.
네, 잘 해내고 오겠습니다. 붉은
Yes.
시선님.
I certainly won't disappoint you, Mr. Red Gaze.
최선을 다해보긴 할게요.
I'll try my best, I think. Yeah. I mean, the whole reason I'm playing this game too is like trying to enjoy the story a bit. Because to be honest, like a lot of times when I start to play mobile games,
좋아, 간다.
I just start to fast forward through everything. And yeah, it definitely does take longer to read things out loud. Yeah. I mean, that's true. But it also, like, story parts for these kinds of games can be really long. I mean, they're essentially... It's essentially like visual novel with RPG is what a lot of like mobile games like this are. Kanto 1 is shortest. We'll see.
혹의 거울은 깨졌어.
But yeah, I'm also like, I kind of do enjoy a little bit of just thoughtless RPG grind too. It's just very relaxing to me.
겨우 이 정도야? 한 건 했다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
I think, yeah, so I think like, I guess, hold on, let me see how long, let me double check real fast. Gameplay wise.
겨우 이 정도야?
Try and figure out how much of this game. Cause like I say, I don't know. I'm not gonna guarantee that I'm going to like keep up with this for months on end. But you know, I'd like to like at least reach a good chunk of the story.
금방 다녀올게.
Or a good intro chunk. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the other thing is like I noticed this one. I was like, okay, this is their continuing game story. So I knew that there would be a lot of content to it. Cuz I don't remember when it first came out. It's been a couple years.
오히려 살짝 싱거웠달까?
Is this the dungeon? No. 1 year and 4 months. Okay, yeah. Then we'll keep going. We'll go for a little bit.
빨리 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
One more stage. Okay.
단테, 잠깐 나 좀 보시죠.
I want to look up like a story map. Dante, a moment with me, please. While the team was busy exchanging greetings, Virgilius called me to a secluded place.
미리 말해두자면
Let me tell you in
저들은
advance
8급 해결사입니다.
that they're only grade 8 fixers. I think you mean Paradise Lost, is that it?
서열이 낮은
It means
심부름꾼이라는
they're low-rank
뜻입니다.
drudges, errands being their main task.
저들을 이용은 하되
Use them for your
의존하지
benefit,
말아야 할 겁니다.
but don't rely on them. I have read a little bit of Paradise Lost. I haven't read the whole thing. I can't count on them to deal with everything for us, in other words. I nodded to let him know that I understood his point.
어쩌면 그 버스 안에서
You
제대로
might be the only one on the
대화하는 걸 할
bus
수 있는
I can
건
actually converse with.
당신뿐일지도 모르겠어.
Eh? 모시카시대. Is he flirting with me?
모은을 빕니다. 단테.
Best of luck, Dante. Virgilius pat my shoulder with a bitter smile before making his way back to the bus. Ugh. Oh yeah, only 4 characters.
폭들을 제거하겠소.
It's not really like his looks or demeanor, but he also kind of reminds me a little bit of Hide Kotomine from Fate franchise. I don't know what it is.
물러서지 않겠습니다.
Things are in our favor. Let's keep going.
폭들을 제거하겠소. 셔츠는 낙엽하오.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about ships. I do love a good. I do like a lot of character development and a lot of fun fan service, and shipping service, whatever.
한 건 했다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
I don't know if I'm gonna like search out much fan art for this. Maybe I'll wait quite a while before I really look at any of it.
폭들을 제거하겠소.
I'm sure there will be lots of spoilers. I mean, I'm not that much of like, I don't care too much about spoilers for this kind of thing, to be honest. Because I know that there's no way I'm gonna play like all of the game. But Hirokobe Shonen.
침착한 결과입니다.
Yeah, we'll see. I might wait a little bit before I just start looking up facts about it.
한 건 했다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
폭의 거울은 깨.
한 건 했다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
Like every now and then there's some games or stuff that I kind of want to just enjoy without spoiling it, but usually I'm not too picky.
완벽하네. 오히려 살짝 싱거웠달까?
111. Is this it? Dungeon boss. Is this really gonna take 2 hours, you think? This whole thing takes 2 hours. There's not like little paths within, or about an hour. Let me think. What's new? Oh, that's right. God, I got this. Oh, I can stop in the middle. Maybe I might want to try that. I might do a little bit more. Just because some of these are a little bit faster than I... Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll see. Oh, how many do I need? Wait, what? How much is it? Hmm? Okay. I don't know how many I need. Oh, I see. I have a lot of extras. And I assume that these are what... Okay, yeah. Use lunacy. No. Use boxes. No. Okay. I guess we'll just make one for now. Oh, I see. Yes, that's the cost. Branch facility of the former Ilcorp. Identities. You can't adjust, so choose wisely. Oh, I see. I'm taking everybody with me, but I have to change IDs. Okay, I understand. Yes, I was a little bit confused for a second. Let me just double check these. Wait, what? You think the other one is really good? Okay. I'm just gonna double check these. I assume strength is also... I assume better level or better rarity is also slightly better strength too. Not really? Oh well. Okay. I think everything else is good.
칼을 부딪힐 시간입니다.
We'll see. We'll see if I can do it in an hour-ish. Upgrades. Okay. There will be an upgrade system. That's what I figured. Enter their like building. As the light goes dim, the dreadful stench from underground grows stronger. That smell. It's awful. I can feel the waste collecting in my lungs. The odor is so intense, it winds back to refreshing. Let me warn you one last time. If you die here, Dante won't be able to resuscitate you, even when the battle has finished. Resuscitate. Must be a popular joke or something. Can't tell what kind of stories circulate the city these days. Okay. Not like a ton of different, I don't know, enhancement system. They seem to have misunderstood us. But seeing as Faust made no comment on it, I decide not to add my input. The source of this rancid smell or a more pressing concern. Looks like they probably died a while ago.
정확한 관측이십니다. 시체의 본격에
An
다다른
astute
것으로
observation,
보이는군요.
manager. The corpses have reached the stage of active decay. I feel like she's very much my bodyguard here.
벌레들이 한창 잠시라도 여는 모양이네.
Looks like the bugs are having a feast over there.
얼른 서두르자고.
Let's just hurry along.
응? 그래. 자기 혹시
Something up,
벌레 무서워해?
Gregor babe? You scared of bugs?
이건 노파심인데 설마
No.
벌레 시체를 얼굴에
I'm sure you're
들이대는
more
유치한
mature than
짓을.
shoving dead bugs in someone's face.
짠.
Boo.
하지 않을 거라고. 아이, 저리
But just in case of put it away. What's so funny about this?
웃기잖아.
I mean,
벌레를
it's hilarious.
무서워하는 게 다른 사람들
Who would have thought you of all
자기일
people
줄은.
would be scared of little wrigglers?
그래. 그렇게 싫었어?
Craig, did you hate it that bad?
됐어.
Aw, forget it.
거기 장난은 그만 쳐라.
You there. Stop with your
관리자님이
mischief
신경
this
쓰셔야 할
instant.
거리를 만들지 말란 말이다.
Do not add additional concerns for our manager.
잠깐. 이 시체는 아직
Hmm.
온기가 있군요.
This body is still warm.
공격받은 건 꽤 최근인 듯하구려.
Such is a sign of a recent attack. Yeah, I feel like these two kind of hang out a little bit, but maybe because they're both a little bit more aloof and, you know, they're like, we're the smart ones. You can't talk to us. The gloom that had cast over Yuri's face cleared after observing the bodies for a minute.
우리 아니 로봇
These aren't-
코퍼레이션 직원들은
I mean,
아니네요.
Lobotomy Corporation's employees.
여긴 이제 금광이나 다름없는 곳이
I heard these
되어버려서
buried facilities are
어중이
considered
떠준
pure
애들도
gold mines now,
모여든다더군요.
attracting all sorts for riches.
몇몇 해결사나 조직들
Phrases
사이에서
like
로보토미
lobotomy
드림이나
dream
엔케팔린 러쉬란 말이
or
도는 정도.
Enkephalin rush are apparently starting to catch on among fixers and syndicates.
로드 앤 러쉬. 멋있는 줄임이고.
LD E rush. Got a nice ring to it.
조용히 있다가 기껏 말한다는.
That's what you say. That's what you have to say after keeping quiet for so long.
그러한 잉글리쉬는 본래의 뜻을
Such a
가물하게 만들지
frivolous use
않겠소.
of English. Not prone to blurring the original meaning.
제 말이 그 말이.
That's what I'm saying.
이상 씨,
Huh?
뭔가 말수가 많아진 것 같은데요?
You seem to be talking a lot more than usual. Yi sang.
이상하오?
Does that reflect strangely?
그이는 원래 말수가 적지 않은 사람이에요.
He was never really the quiet sort.
최근에 조금 바뀌었을 뿐.
He only had a shift recently.
관찰력이 높은 졸개가 많아지는 건 나쁘지 않은 일이지.
Not a bad thing to have more lackeys with keen eyes.
계속 지금의 상태를 유지해줬으면 좋겠고.
I'd like you to keep that up.
가지.
Let us march.
마치 그대가 캡틴 같구려.
You make yourself
관리자께서
look like the
알리려고
captain
보아.
here. I dare say that role belongs to the manager.
제가 주제가 넘었습니다, 관리자님.
Please forgive my insolence, manager. I like it when you know, for example, they all have like variations of the uniform, but there's still like enough that you can tell that it's the same uniform. Frowning as though she were caught off guard, Otis bows to me as she apologizes. No, whatever. Let's head down. Most of the corpse's body parts were morphed in bizarre ways. One had a pair of wings protruding through their intestines, and another had horribly twisted antennae hanging down.
우리가 아까 마주쳤던 자들이랑
These look kind of similar to the thugs we ran into before, don't they?
그 벌레머리 하고
You
있던
mean
사람들
the
말이죠?
bug-headed people?
조용. 전방에 거수자 포착.
Quiet. I'm seeing uniformed tangos ahead. As Otis noted, multiple figures could be seen down the corridor.
거수자?
Hmm?
뭐야?
Uniform? What's all that?
거동 수상자 적일지도 모른다고.
Unidentified target. Possibly hostile. I'm sure one idea crossed all our minds. The enigmatic abnormalities that might be roaming this facility, as Faust mentioned. That might be what those shadowy figures are.
마주칠 수밖에 없겠군.
We have no choice but to face them.
어이, 거기 누구야?
Who goes there? Instead, what we faced was people. It was too early to deem that as fortunate, though.
뭐야, 이 근방엔 우리들뿐이라며.
I thought we were the only people around here.
입구 쪽에서 처리를 못한 건가?
Did they slip past our team at the entrance?
새끼들이 들어왔나 보고.
Those scavengers keep coming one after the other.
어이 벌레들, 아까 그 시체들은 너네 친구들이냐?
Oi, bug buggers. You friends with the bodies back there?
시체? 나이 새끼.
Bodies. You bastards didn't.
잠깐.
Wait.
어디서 온 찌꺼기들인진 모르겠지만 들어봐.
I don't know where you scum are from. Hear me out for a sec.
어차피 너희도 엔케팔린을 챙기러 온
You're
거지.
here for the Enkephalin, aren't you?
여기서 한 층만 더
If you go
내려가면
just one floor down,
수십 개의
there's a
엔케팔린을
treasure
얻을 수
trove
있어.
just waiting to be nabbed.
거기는 너희에게 양보할게.
Whatever's on the floor is
속
yours.
챙길 것만 챙기고 좋게
We'll just
좋게
take what we
헤어지자.
can here and be on our
고.
way.
알아본 거 같네.
So you recognize me, huh? The moment the soldier's eyes landed on Gregor's face, their thin veil of kindness was torn down.
이 배신자 녀석.
Traitors, pissant.
아, 너는 전방에 소속돼 있었나 보네.
You must have been dispatched to the front lines too.
포스터보다는 실물이 낫지.
I look better in real life than all those flyers, right?
헛소리 집어쳐. 내가 너 따위에게
Cut the
경례를
cheeky
했었다는
crap.
게
I'm
역겨우니까.
disgusted that I once saluted to your face.
이런
Whoa,
실물이 되고 한
easy
것도
there.
아닌데.
It's not like you
너무
had to
그러지
salute me in
마시는데.
person.
너는 그 가짜는 특혜로 시술 부작용
Well, you
없이
pose as a normal member of
평범한
society,
사람을 살아갔겠지만
thanks to your dumbass privilege fleeing you from the side effects.
우린 아니었어.
We never even got the
기만자
chance.
새끼야.
You fraternizer.
전쟁에서
We were thrown
패배하자마자
away right after the
버려졌다고.
war was lost.
버려진 건 나도 마찬가지였어. 모든 군인들이
I was
똑같지
tossed
않나?
out all the same, you know. Isn't that how it is for all the soldiers?
그 중에서도 너희들은 버려진 벌레처럼
So,
살아가기
this is the
선택했나
lifestyle you chose. Rifling through the trash, like actual bugs.
어이, 적을 도발해서 좋을 건 없지 않은가?
Halt. No good can come out of you taunting your foe.
당신도 군 출신이라면 알잖아.
You serve the military too. You know where this is going.
앞에 서 있는 것들과 싸우게 될지.
We're not getting out of
아니,
this
그 정도는.
without a fight.
순순히 보내줄 생각이었는데.
We were planning to let you through. We really were.
저 배신자 새끼
But now,
잘라
I'll
죽여주지.
mince you and your traitor friend into mutt meat.
어이없는 새끼들이네.
Like hell you
우리가
were.
엔케팔린을 가져오면
You were gonna
그대로
wait for us to
뒤통수가
climb
있었어.
down with the, or climb back up with the Enkephalin so you could backstab us and swipe it.
그랬던 거였어요?
Wait, were they?
밑바닥에 떨어질 대로 떨어진
They fall into rock
놈들한테
bottom and below.
유일한 게 남아있을 것
And I
같냐?
swear down, they don't care a whit for honor, eh?
가진 놈들도 뒤통수를 쳐
Well
때리는
off or
판인데
broke, people turn on
그럼
each other
말랑한 걸
as long as
기대하냐,
there's
너?
something. You're too naive to think otherwise. Dungeon strategy. Your goal is to reach the last section of the bottom floor and retrieve the golden bow. Dungeon consists of multiple floors, each rife with events and encounters. Clear the section at the end of the floor to proceed to the next. Oh. Okay. Each section connected. Okay, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do all this tonight, but I just wanted to take a little peek and see what it looked like. Sinners don't heal after battle while in dungeons. Sinners with 0 HP are unable to participate. Okay. No reason to backtrack. I see. After losing a battle, you can reattempt it from the start with whatever sinner remain on your full team. Yeah, maybe I will stop for now. Maybe I will stop here. And I don't know. I'll probably play a little bit more of this. Yeah. I think I can just go, because then I can just probably skip ahead of this part again. I think once I start that part, it's gonna be a little bit more locked in. Okay. Yeah, I kind of was like, yeah, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll save enough progress, or I can just kind of skip through some of it before I start stream. I might play a different game tomorrow. I don't know. I've been like ready to start a couple new games. There's a couple of games I could go back to and do bonus content. Converting all energy into those. Oh, because it'll probably restore with time, correct? So by the time I open it next, it'll probably be back to max. Okay. Good idea. Sadly, not enough for a 10 pull. Oh, there's a cheap one. Maybe I should do a cheap one. Oh wait, that's paid. No. Yeah. I'm kind of tempted. I feel like I haven't really been gotching in a while though. I kind of just want to do one just to waste it. You know what? Why not? It doesn't really matter. Because like I said, I'm not really... I'm not really like, you know, committed to this game for the long haul, so I think it'll be fine to waste it a little bit. Drat. Keep gambling? No gamble. No. We must stop. We did one. We did one for fun. Now we should save up for 10 pulls. Ooh, money. New managers onboarding pack. What do they have here? 3-star guaranteed. Traction ticket. It only guarantees you a single 3-star. I don't know. Season 4 commencement. We'll see. If I like the game, it's probably worth... Yes, 10. Oh, I guess that makes sense. I understand what they're saying. You know, it's like, for free games, I don't mind paying money to do like one pull or something. Because, you know, if it's already free and I'm enjoying it enough, it's probably like, okay, I can throw a couple dollars their way. But, you know, don't want it to be a habit. Alright, anyways, I think I probably will try to stream tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna do something different. But maybe next week I'll come back sometime during the during the weekday, take a look at this again. Like I said, this might be kind of an infrequent thing that I just kind of check out on occasion. But, you know, I'm still kind of curious. So, we'll see. Anyway, have a good night, good day, good afternoon, good whatever, wherever you are. And I will take off. Bye-bye.